ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Cobra, what's your ideal woman? Well, first of all, of age, alive, cisgendered, consenting, non-related, and at least a 4 or above on the good looks scale. Like if she's a 6 on her best day, you know, kind of thing. Preferably someone who is 21 and up. That's as low as I go, is 21. You could realistically date an 18-year-old because it's legal, but it's not as fun because you can't take them out for a drink. All right.
let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave you two.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my trailer again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, here we are again, another Thursday night. Woo, we got a doozy. I'm telling you, 2024 is starting off strong. I mean, we had some emo content, raging about the FGOTs. I mean, it's same old, right? But I mean, this is what you come to expect. But it's good. It's been good. We've brought this Dan Larson into the fold, slowly easing it in, folks. Well, apparently, word is Cyraxx got caught with his hand in the cookie jar again. Some stuff has come out, some correspondence between what he thought was a 15-ish year old. What is it with these weirdos and 15? That seems to be the magical number, right? Yikes. So we're going to cover some of that, courtesy of N-Word Boy 3.0. He had it on his channel. That's where I, quote, borrowed it from. So we're going to scan through some of that, because that's a pretty hot topic, I think. Yeah, that's Cyraxx. Wow. Von Helton is live over on Cisco's. Apparently he was talking some shit about me, so we'll cover that in a bit. We'll let them stew in their juices for now. We'll go back and cover that. We got some Targeted Citizen. We actually got a double whammy from Targeted Citizen. I'm going to play the usual video. And then we got another one. It's a short one later on. And trigger warning. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. I want to save it. It's a short one, but it's a good one. You'll shake your head. I just want to say that. Anyways, and we got something different. We got something a little different. While doing my internet research, of course, I found this ASMR artist who does like this Reiki and stuff, which is fine, whatever. A lot of people are into that. That's not the crazy thing is. Well, the crazy thing, sorry. What the crazy thing is partway through this video, she starts talking about being attacked by like angels, and yeah, it gets pretty crazy, and you're gonna recognize some names, I think, if you've been around the block. Rev and Shanny. Rev, that was he caught with his hand in the cookie jar again. He was back out making videos. Another female. But Shanny has come out and made a video. Rev is not cheating, so we're gonna check that out. And like I said, of course, Von Helton, all that good stuff. Folks, thanks for being here. If you'd like to support the channel, please hit the thumbs up. That helps me out. Of course, if you want to help Drain Lake Alice, we have those links. If you want to send a super chat, that's okay too. I'm going to actually update the gifts soon. I think it's time to give some. I mean, I like some of the ones we got. I want to keep them. But I think it's time for some new. We've had some new ones. I mean, Emo slapping his bare ass. And I mean, there's just... Folks, I gotta get on that. So, what else? Oh yeah, this we got some new cards over here at the Lulz trading card site. Link is in the description. Sons of AKRONIA, I believe it is called. But yeah, that's pretty high quality stuff. Look at this artwork. You've got the special limited edition dimensional merge card, folks. And I have been told that there is a Von Helton in the works, so. Well, we got Cyraxx, we got Cobes, Chris Chan, of course. Many cows, some you've known, some you have yet to know. So maybe it's a way to discover. Folks. I just, I'm sitting here babbling. It's time to open the hiney. Let's get to work. Oh, yeah, there it is. Folks. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go, folks. Salute. Thirst quenching, folks. It's your one-stop shop for all things Lulzy. We're going to get right into it. We're getting back to where it all started, folks. We're getting back on track for 2024. Let's do it. Chop.
Also, what's out is he's the king, best rock B
Chasing Bobby, starring Crazy Lulz, the founder of all women's purse, makeup, everything of material as bitches. They love it. Founder of everything of how is of all bitches. Founder of Lancome, Revlon, BI. God bless the fans. Much love to the women. Lulz, keep doing it great. Fans, God bless. Lulz, the greatest to the world ends. The best to the world ends. God bless the fans. Chip.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, you guys. Have you seen the stupid? Have you ever seen so much stupid go to such a small channel like mine? Have you ever seen people attack somebody online like I get attacked? I got like 450 subscribers, but I'll have 30 people, thanks to Burger Douche and a couple other channels, that just like to attack me. People that don't know me, total strangers, attack me, who say I'm not targeted while they're targeting me. Does that seem odd? I'm not being targeted, but I'm being targeted by the ones that are targeting me while they're at the moment they're targeting. Does that seem strange to anybody else but me? I think it's very, very, very strange. Very, very, very strange. Give me a second, I'll get back with you. So these geniuses, especially James Stern, gotta be the dumbest Yankee I've ever heard of. Go back to the comments and read what he says. God, he is dumb. I mean, literally. He tries so hard to sound like he knows what he's talking about. I record police and I ask permission to film fire trucks, so I'm smart. I know the courts. What a moron. Listen, guys. James Stern from DeKalb, Georgia. You see his Facebook page. On his Facebook page, he's just got one picture of a fire truck. That's the only thing on his page is a picture of it's like a 2-ton fire truck. That's the capacity, at least. That's all he's got on his page. So probably Yankee trash for sure. Moved from New York down here, sold his dump up there, and comes down here and acts like he's a millionaire, like he can run us and tell us what to do, and he's smarter than all us. He's so dumb, he would literally put in print, which has been screenshotted, slander and libel against me. He would literally do that by stating what he considers factual information. We'll start with the one stupid thing he said. You can't get a continuance on the ticket. What? I mean, here we go again. I told you guys I had a ticket. I told you the whole scenario. And then it was like, oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You made it all up. So then I go to the courthouse, get the paperwork, show you the paperwork. Well, no, you didn't get a continuance. I checked the court dockets, and you ain't nowhere on it because you didn't get a continuance because they don't give continuances for traffic tickets. And then the big ones. I was busted for manufacturing methamphetamines, and the state took everything I had, and that's how I lost everything. I guess he missed the body camera footage where we went back, where I sued and got my belongings, my motorcycles, what was left of my bikes, where I got all that stuff back, and I got a check for $17,000. I guess when I actually sued and I went to court and I had the cops on the stand, I guess he missed that whole part of me, of all that happening. Now, Nikki Haley, I'm going to converge over to politics. Nikki Haley says everybody should have to be registered to be online. Now, that's just as dangerous as registering your guns, because then they can come for you for whatever you say. Well, there should be some accountability for what people say. Because I can guarantee you there ain't a man, especially a man like James Stern, who would bump his gums to me without the anonymity of Facebook. And by the way,
isn't it interesting, these anti-government, uber right-wing, don't tread on me, government the size of a walnut? You know how the script always flips when it's to their benefit, right? I'm against the government. They're watching me, gang stalking me, tearing my life apart with God energy weapons. But I think they should be able to step into the internet and just drag people out of their houses for hurting other people's feelings on the internet, especially when it's me. Does that sound familiar at all, folks? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there.
Your face is not hard to find, and everything about you is public information. So if you own a home in DeKalb County, Georgia, it shows up on the GIS survey. It shows the home you own. It shows everything. I can bring up the vehicle you drive. I can get any picture's been taken in Google by you, referenced by you. I can get. So, I mean, it's not like, oh, I'm hiding over here, you can't find me. And then, of course, they'll say, I ain't scared of you. I just don't put my business online because I like to attack people like you online. So he wove this wretched tale of, I got busted for meth. They took my motorcycles, they took my home, and they took my business. They took all that. I guess they took that too, but it's still here. The motorcycle, it's over there. All my buildings for my house. That's one of my buildings I had. What else? Because James Stern thinks that the government would never do anything to you. Did you hear what came out the other day? Blaze News had the information. A reporter for Blaze News was able to sit in and look at the videos from January 6th. Now, new information came out. Remember the pipe bombs? It said there were 2 pipe bombs, one at the Republican Command Center and one at the DNC. Pipe bombs. They were found within 15 minutes of each other, and they were found around 20 minutes of when the first supposed invasion happened at the Capitol. So the same guy goes around town and sets these 2 pipe bombs off. Okay? And the DNC, where the DNC was, that's what the Vice President Kamala Harris was in the DNC at that time. So a random stranger walks up and says, hey, golly gee, looky there, there's a pipe bomb, and walks over here and shows the guys there's a pipe bomb, and those guys are like, oh, it's cool, we'll get it. Sits there while they know there's a pipe bomb 20 feet away. No rush, no hurry. And then 10 kids come up, walk right beside the pipe bomb and keep on walking. Oh, we're not in any hurry. And then we find out that it was a Capitol policeman that found the pipe bombs. The same Capitol Police that was inviting people into the Capitol. The same Capitol Police, over 200 Capitol Police and federal agents, FBI, that helped the coup on January 6th. Those same people. So with all that information, we're supposed to believe that what's happening to me and thousands of others, is our imagination. When I told you 10 years ago about directed energy weapons, and I said they could fry everything and there won't be anything but trees and grass left. When I told you that, everybody said, they don't have them weapons. Those don't exist. That's your imagination. You live in Star Trek or something? And then you see what happened in Maui. And people like James Stern said, well, I've talked to firefighters and they say, yeah, that was a really hot wildfire. It was really, really hot. People like James Stern don't believe they have weather weapons. You guys didn't hear about this because I'm linked in, you're not. Acapulco, Mexico. Acapulco in Mexico, one of the famous destinations for vacations in the world. Well, if you didn't know, a Category 5 hurricane hit it last week and it demolished it. It leveled the place. You know what was odd about it? Well, first thing odd is you didn't hear a word about it on TV. You heard nothing about Acapulco. Nothing. But the other strange coincidence that happened was there wasn't a drop of rain. What? The hurricanes went out in the water, and then they picked up the cold water with the hot air, and that made this giant storm, and it'd bring a storm surge over, and it would flood everything. Well, yeah, that's normally what happens, except this time, They say it was 300-mile-an-hour wind that happened in Acapulco. So when I told you 10 years ago they had weather weapons, James Stern said, no, they don't. It's just climate change. Climate change, just like I'm a meth addict, right? Really? That's the best you got? I would render a guess that James has never even met a person on methamphetamine. I bet he has no idea. He probably watches CSI at night and he just, this guy's he's a meth addict, and he's probably watching Miami Vice and he's thinking all these bad things about. There are multimillionaires that are using meth and they're perfectly fine. Now I'm not saying anything positive about methamphetamines, except the fact that the U.S. government's the one that brought it in. I mean, we, with Operation Paperclip, which James Stern knows nothing about, we took the Nazi scientist from Nazi Germany. And with Operation Paperclip, we divided them up between us and Russia. We bought them, brought them here, gave them freedom, put them in homes, and gave them jobs working for us in the defense industries. But they ain't got those kind of things. Like MK Ultra. MK Ultra doesn't exist. That's imaginary. They ain't got no mind control. While Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk came out last week, and Mark Zuckerberg especially says that they have, I don't want to use the word completed, but they now can not only read your mind, but now they can put commercials in your mind as you sleep. They did say that they have a computer now that recognizes the words that are going through your mind. Yet I told you about that 10 years ago, and James Stern said, no, that's that methamphetamines talking. It's meth. Meth has got you thinking that. This moron that thinks you can't get a continuance for a speeding ticket says that everything I own got stolen by the feds because I got busted for making meth. Well, here's one for you, James. When you're in Georgia, DeKalb, Georgia, taking pictures of fire trucks and blowing cops around the back of the department, once you run my name and get my criminal history and post that on with all your photographs of James Stern, Sterne, Facebook page has the fire truck on it. I volunteer as a cameraman for the EMS, first responders, fire department, and police officers. I ask their permission and I take photos. So, Jamie, go there and run my name and get all the information. And you won't see anything about methamphetamines. You'll see anything about hard drugs. You'll see that when I was 17 or 18 years old, I was set up by a corrupt cop here that killed an innocent black man about 5 miles from where I'm at. You'll see that, where they took their drugs, gave it to what I thought was a friend of mine, and he brought it to my house and put it in my house. And then I took his drugs and took them back to him. Not even all of them, just a little bit of it. That's all I did. A young kid took this plant marijuana. I took this plant here that that Kevin Fiklowski and Marcus O'Mara, I think that's his name. Not in his name. I got it wrong. Fiklowski, and there's another one, but yeah, killed an innocent black man up here in the hood. But they took plants and brought me plants and said, hey, bring some of that plant back to me. And that got me 2 felonies. And then while I was in there under arrest, they said, just come on, buy drugs for us. Just buy drugs for us and you'll get off scot-free with a misdemeanor. And I said, no. If I was dumb enough to get myself in it, I'll be dumb enough to get myself out of it. They picked me up, they slammed me on my face, they hog-tied me and took me off and put me in a cell for 2 weeks because I wasn't going to be a rat snitch government prick for them like James Stern. I don't deep throat the boot. I don't. And that's why I hate law enforcement, because you know what they do? They create more crime, because as long as they have more crime, they get more dollars. And as long as they got more dollars, they can take more innocent Americans and take away their freedoms, and take away their rights to vote, and take away their right to bear arms to protect and defend themselves against a tyrannical government. That's the difference between me and James Stern. It isn't methamphetamines. It's the difference between having a backbone, a spine, and being a cop-sucking, boot-licking weasel that would rather blow the blue than stand up for truth, justice, and the American way.
But wait a minute, wasn't it just back here you were crying you wanted the government to intervene on people that were mean on the internet to you? And that's one of the reasons you're like doxing this guy and stuff, isn't it? Folks, it's a shit abyss, don't.
Which there isn't anymore. So, Jamie, Georgia ain't but like, well, DeKalb County ain't but like 5.5, 6 hours. I could probably make it sooner. Your call. Run me. Post it for the world. I'll share whatever you put up on my channel. My criminal history. Since you think it's littered with so much criminal activity. But I can assure you, every single person that challenges my honesty and my truth, every single one will watch the video when I prove them wrong and they will not say a word. And then they'll pop up 2 videos later and start popping off again. Just like my Harleys. Just like my targeting. Just like everything that I've ever said on here. Every single time. I'll back it up. You know why? You know how I get away with not lying so much is because I don't lie. You don't have to have a good memory as long as you tell the truth. That's what Judge Judy says. As sexy as she is. Anyway, don't lick the boot. Bareback the blue. What's that James Freeman says? Back the blue till it happens to you. You won't escape, James. You won't. When the government turns on you, they're not going to you're not going to be part of their team. I'm sorry. You can lick their boots and blow them behind the back of the station all day, every night. You can listen to their scanners. You can cheer them on. You can wear the blue line sticker on the back of your truck. But when the time comes, they will gladly put one in you and laugh about it and get a paid vacation more than they would ever defend your rights to be you. You are why America's collapsing. You are why America is being destroyed. Because you'll sit idly by and approve of anything that this corrupt government does with its police enforcers. You will gladly cheer them on in all of their evil. And yet, as I've watched the comment sections for the last 10 years, when I was one of the very first people to criticize law enforcement, and every person in those comment streams were telling me how, oh, you're just a criminal and you don't like it when you get in trouble and you're just mad because you hate cops and you're not a good person because you don't back the ones that protect us. And you know what's happened, Jamie? As I've sat back for 10 years and I've watched the comments because I was the only one commenting, I was the only one standing up. And every week and every month and every year, as more people are holding this little black box and they're recording law enforcement all around this country and all over the world, we see corruption after murder, after abuse, after civil rights violation, after absolute theft, and after injuring those that are weaker and seemingly nothing to us, and they get away with it. And now the people are woke, or people like me who are awakened to the corruption and the evil going in inside. You know that Hitler could not have done to the Jews what he did if he didn't have the police force, the Gestapo behind him. So as our government collapses and they give more power and more power and more power to their enforcers like law enforcement, you're in danger. And by the way, if you haven't heard the Supreme Court case, I'm sure you don't know what the Supreme Court is, James Stern. But let me tell you, the Biden administration opened up the razor wire on the border in Texas. They cut it, and Texas came back and put more razor wire. And then they put up storage containers, and they put up walls trying to keep the illegal invaders out. Now, Greg Abbott, he's just pretending. He doesn't mean what he's doing, but they put it up. And then they sent the National Guard from all over America, from, I think, Florida, and I think Ohio, and I think maybe Montana, About 4 or 5 states sent their National Guard down to the Texas border to stand up to the feds, which was trying to bring in more of these terrorists. And you know what? Supreme Court ruled 5-4 that the federal government has the ability to control our borders, even though states' rights should be supreme to federal rights. So they now have just given a green light to every third world terrorist nation, 162 so far, of over 20 million people the past 3 years that are here and that are gladly saying, we're going to kill you. These people are saying, we're going to kill you. James, guess what? The cops will defend them before they defend you. But you just keep on taking pictures. And if you want some close-ups of me, I'm so easy to find. God bless. Have a wonderful day.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Speaking of the pros, good old Larry's back, and he's lost his ever-loving fucking mind.
Hello, everybody.
I was really hoping he was fucking dead.
No, I'm not dead. I am still alive and kicking and not in jail.
Well, he ain't dead.
I was crossing my toes and
I'm actually kind of surprised he isn't dead.
Von Hilton, before you worry about anybody else, what about me? Please come after me first, you piece of shit. Hey, Stinky.
I'm actually kind of surprised he isn't dead. I mean, especially with him being massively overweight.
Yes, Kentucky is cold right now. We got a bad cold front. Von Hilton, I hope your pipes freeze. I lost my bet. I will admit. I'm not a Von Hilton. I will admit I lost my bet. I figured he'd be out by December 31st. He's not out, but that's okay. What's he got coming in? $300 a month? To a crack from a crackhead? I know the crackhead, so I can say that. He's related to my wife. Hell, he ain't got no water on in the house. He ain't got no electric on in the house. And he put a wood burner in the house. And he's got the flute pipe and all that going out one of the living room windows. He's burning wood to stay warm. The wife says it stinks in the house now. But hey, Vaughn, I'm not in jail yet, buddy. What happened? Thought I was going to jail. You're taking care of the locals first. And I know Uncle Jim's not in jail. I talked to him 10 minutes ago. He rented the place that I lived in for $300 a month.
And it stinks.
To my brother-in-law. He don't even know it's my brother-in-law. But he has no lights over there. He has no water over there. The house stinks like smoke. He's got a wood burner in the living room. With the smoke pipe going out one of the windows. Well, he's probably using that $300 to pay his light bill to keep his heat going. I mean, yeah, he does have natural gas, but he has to have electricity to run the fans. I know my Uncle Jim's going to sue him because he owes Uncle Jim over $1,500. And the judge and the lawyer told him that he had to pay Jim, and he still ain't paid him. And it's been how long? A year? You know, tell you the truth, when Alice was alive, I tried to help Vaughn. He didn't like my advice.
But anyway, the point is that no, he's still alive. He made a video, but here, get this, folks. You're going to love this. My mom is secretly still alive. She's in the witness protection program, and she's living in a high-rise with maids and butlers. You can't make this shit up, man. He actually said that on a live fucking video. That boy's lost his ever-loving fucking mind. Now you say, well, why is that? Because if she was still alive, I wouldn't have been able to take possession of the property. Okay, that's real estate law. I mean, if she's still alive, she's still the owner.
I hope Vaughn gets this showing me going live tonight, because I got a secret, Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn, your mom's not dead. She's living live and happy, buddy, away from you. She got her own, she listened to me. She finally got herself a high-rise apartment building. Got some maids, got some butlers. She's living like a queen.
So if she's still alive, I couldn't take possession of this property even if I wanted to. So no, she's very dead. And Larry is criminally insane, okay?
Yeah, I bet you he still ain't been up to see his mom's grave yet. Hell, we even celebrated her birthday last week, guys. Yes, Jim is suing him for $1,500, what he owes him. Plus, Vaughn's going to have to pay the lawyer. And if Vaughn don't pay pretty soon, Vaughn could go to jail for that. Because it was court ordered by the judge.
You know, I ain't paying somebody that stole from me. Are you fucking high? No way. But anyways, yeah, he's back on YouTube and he's fucking loonier than the fucking Looney Tunes, man. He's nuttier than squirrel shit.
Still can't believe he's trying to say he's gonna put people in jail as soon as he gets taking care of the locals. Well, hell, he can't even take care of the locals, people. I'm still kicking. I'm still alive. I'm not in jail. Jim's not in jail. Yeah, that's right. He has been arrested for that. Non-child support payments. And his mommy got him out of it. She bailed him out. No, if I beat his ass, it's going to be for what he did to his mother. Oh, yeah, he's definitely scared of me. I don't think Vaughn could beat anybody. Besides his own kids, maybe. No, he has no guns at all. He sold them all to get his house clean when he lived in his own trailer. Even though he said the Frost stole them, but I got proof that says he sold them right from the house cleaner's mouth. Hell, I bet you I've seen Von Hilton's kids more than he has this year. Hell, I got a picture right before Christmas of them opening Christmas gifts. They're doing pretty good. They're getting big, living happy. They got it made. They're getting good education. They're getting good food. They go to school with clean clothes every day. Their parents pay attention to them instead of saying, get the fuck out of my room, I'm on the computer. Some reason there was a new will made that Vaughn got it all. But really, that's okay because them kids are getting more right now than they ever would have from Vaughn Hilton. Them kids are going to be well set and off on their own. They're going to be doing better they're already doing better than Vaughn. At least they're eating nice hot meals. Vaughn's still eating TV dinners. Like I said, I got a picture of his kid. They're getting big. They're doing good, real good. They're happy where they're at.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Folks, the Big Iced Tea Taste Test is history, and the clear winner is...
Kratom tea. Kratom tea.
Gotta be this red blend makes it taste so good.
See how satisfying iced tea can taste.
I'm gonna drink it down, funky town. Kratom. Of course, I fuck with the Ouija boards in haunted cemeteries. So there's a lot of spiritual pressure or energy surrounding my ass. And I'm like, it is what it is. And if there wasn't, you wouldn't see that happen on camera where it's like, did that just knock over by itself? And like literally you watch that on live YouTube, so you can't make this shit up, dude. You cannot, you know what I'm saying? Spirits love me because I'm very respectful of the dead. And I might get super obnoxious and like ask a bunch of inappropriate questions. How did you die? Where did you die? Etc. But that's as far as it goes. I'm actually very respectful of the dead. And the spirits pick up on that and they reach out to me. Otherwise, you wouldn't see that move over on its own. Like, I got a little bit of poltergeist activity on camera. And I'm like, oh, that's adorable. It's either my demonic powers or like a spirit that's following me. So like there's a number of things. And I'm like, that's the kind of thing that keeps people watching because they're like, bro. Shut up, Sean. I'm sitting here gushing about my fans. They're like, Cobra, I'm sorry you broke your fucking phone. And that the company who sent you your new phone are cheap bastards. Here's 4 bottles of vodka. Cheer up. It's going to be okay. Just replace your phone and reset it up, and it's no big deal. There you go. And it's like, hey, look at that, YouTube. You know, Cobra's demonic powers are fucking like, and to be honest, I'm not going to lie, my powers have gotten stronger. There's times when I've experienced strong emotions, and then objects around me just move when I'm experiencing strong emotions. And I'm like, that's some Matilda type shit. Straight up. You know the movie I'm referencing? Well, it's the truth. The power of the mind is a beautiful thing. You know? And I've seen me do it. I've seen me fucking do it when I'm fucking having a fucking bad day or a bunch of strong emotions. And I make shit move with my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen me do it. So maybe that was just me fucking blowing off. It could have been the ghost from my last apartment following me. It could have been me subconsciously making shit move with my mind. But y'all saw that on YouTube Live. It just tipped over without anyone doing anything. You know, it could have been my magic powers, and it could have been a ghost or a poltergeist or whatever, or some supernatural shit like that. And that's just the kind of life I live. And if that fascinates you, subscribe for more. McNeil, did you follow me from my old apartment, you shifty bastard? Yeah, Winston. I called the ghost of my old apartment, Winston. You know, or was it my fucking demonic powers? Questions that will be forever unanswered. Because I've been known to make things move with my mind using my demonic powers. And sometimes, like, that's just how it happens. You know, people go, Cobra doesn't have powers. And I'm like, bullshit. Watch me do it again. I think just me bitching about my cell phone being broken again and having to replace it. But then at the same time, being grateful that my fans sent me 4 bottles of vodka. And I'm just doing my thing on a YouTube live video. And then you see the shit right there move on its own. People are like, what? That's some freaky ass telekinesis type shit. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's how my life goes. I've developed, excuse me. Want to set one of these in front of me and put the other 3 up. Holy shit. My YouTube fans sent me like 4 big ass bottles of vodka. And I didn't ask them to, but they're like, man, Cobra's phone broke way too easily. He's having a rough night. Like, hey, Cobra, here's 4 bottles of vodka. Like, goddamn it, Alicia Rhodey. 4! Here's 4 bottles of vodka. Hey, Cobra, cheer up. It's going to be okay, man. I'm like, okay. That's fine. And it's like, I don't give a shit about Alicia Rhodey. Fucking Jessica wants my ass. I'm like, if Alicia don't want to fuck me or date me, whatever, that's her loss. There are plenty of women that want me. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to be brutally honest, but that's how I feel. And it's like, y'all gotta harass Alicia Rhodey because I used to know her in high school. It's fucking retarded. Leave her the fuck alone. Leave Alicia Rhodey the fuck alone, you miserable fucking cunts. Y'all just mad as hell because I went to high school with some hot ass chicks. It's what it is. And I don't even care about that because that was high school, dude. I'm a grown ass fucking adult. Like, look at this. This is like 3 out of 4 bottles. You know what I'm saying? They sent me a fucking eggplant. That is hilarious. Because I made the reference to Kentucky Ballistics. Nobody likes eggplants. Oh my god. Like, I can choose 2 things, YouTube. I can choose to get mad at all the bullshit my trolls send me, or I can just laugh at it because, you know, if my YouTube trolls went live, I wouldn't send them shit. Thank you, Tack, for your generosity of joining the Chill Cobras. Someone sent me like 4 giant ass bottles of this Fleischmann's Royal vodka. And I like vodka, but I need a chase with it because it burns like a son of a bitch. In fact, let me just smell it real quick. Oh, dude, no. Yeah. And that's all right because I got plenty of chase. I don't want to leave my fans hanging. You know, y'all send me 4 bottles of vodka. I'm like, Cobra, we're feeling for you, man. Hang in there and fuck your trolls, and you're going to be okay. You know, we all lose our temper, and it's all right. I'm not going to say this, but I am going to say it. My temper has gotten 1,000 times better. But occasionally, you know. And I didn't think my phone was going to completely smash when I fucking did that because the last couple of times I've gotten the same phone from the same company, you know, it takes a beating like iPhones are supposed to take before it breaks. And then it's like this one is just like, nope, fuck you. Look at that pour action. That was fucking sweet, like straight up. I kind of feel like I owe this to my fans to go live and like stay live for a little bit longer because as soon as I end the live stream, you're not going to see me go live for a hot minute only because I broke my phone And I already know all the fucking YouTube trolls are going to give me shit about it. And it's like, you know what? No one would care if you broke your phone and you couldn't go live. So keep talking shit about Cobra. I saw another person who joined my YouTube. Thank you, Tackwish, for the generosity. Chug for Aussie, bro. If I could chug this like some Badlands chugs type shit, you already know I would, but I'm not a chugger, you know what I'm saying? And like with my drink combos that I make, it's one of those you kind of sip on it because, ooh. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. There's no sense in beating myself up over it. You already got mad at one situation kind of thing. A lot of my fans are going to be like, man, you just got your phone back, you fucking asshole. And I'm like, so I'm not going to be able to go live on YouTube after this video for a hot minute until I get my phone back and everything's set up again. But that doesn't mean that I won't stop making videos because my fans love me, and I love my fans more than I love my cell phone. You know what I'm saying? And that love is like mutually respected. Otherwise, people wouldn't send me like 4 free bottles of vodka. Winning!
We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, folks, we got a tobacco situation, the finest quality in all of Eastern Pennsylvania. Sprinkle that tobacco, click it up, and then you've got yourself a Red Rollies.
It's a Red Rollie right there. It's a perfect cigarette.
Let's check out some individual reviews. Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
Get behind me, Satan.
Red Rollies.
No!
Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to make a video letting you know what happened with this person. So somebody contacted us recently and said on the reaction channels, because all you guys that watch us watch the reaction channels. Yes, you do. And if you say you don't, you're pretty much a liar. I can pretty much guarantee that. So this person that was DMing this inappropriate stuff ended up releasing all of those DMs that were I don't even know the purpose of it, because literally the only thing I ever talked to her about was her ex is a psycho that was screaming at her kids or whatever. And I was there as like emotional support to say, yeah, you know, call the authorities, get authorities involved. And she said, yeah, I'm going to call CPS on them and stuff like that. And I said, that's good. They'll definitely help you in that situation, without a doubt. So that was literally the only thing I ever talked to her about. And then the other time she did a video call with us, and Shani was here for that, and she started showing her body, and it was weird. We told you about that when it happened. So the entire purpose of this now, and Shani knew it, this person comes from Draven's Crypt. She was an audience member of Draven's Crypt. So, and probably still watches all that dog shit. So it was a setup. It was trying to get me, oh, here's some tit pics, here's some pussy pics, here's this, that. and hoping that I would reciprocate, secretly reciprocate and send something of myself like that, like a dick pic or something like that. That's what it was. It was just a setup to try and get Shani and I broken up, pretty much. That's what these people want, because they're parasocial in their behavior and they're psychotic. They are crazy. They want these videos, the subsequent videos from us breaking up. That's what they've stated. They want the breakup arc. So this is the reason we've left. We don't want any of this bullshit where we have people that like fake being our normal friends, not anything sexual. There was never anything sexual brought up with this person. She just all of a sudden sent tit pics.
And then now she's talking about her ex-boyfriends and pussy wash and shit like that.
Yeah. Now she's talking that she like
how she hygienes herself.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Very bizarre shit.
I just took a bath like 10 minutes ago.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I think that's why they say that I'm not hygienic.
Oh,
So-
whatever, dude. I don't know about any of that. But the point is that we know now what the fuck this was. It's another instance of psychopaths trying to get in your life and break you up with the person that you love. That's as simple as it gets. That's what it was. So, I don't feel the need to ever talk about this shit. If it was me, I would have let all this go down, and you never would have seen one video from me. But Shani feels that it should be told to the public what went on with this person. So,
Oh, yeah. I think all the harassment needs to be spoken about because they're not stopping, clearly.
No, and they're not gonna.
I'm going to catch you in your fucking game and I'm going to expose it. How about that?
yeah.
I knew it was a game the whole fucking time. I knew it was a fucking game. Always trying to seduce you or me. And I'm tired of it. Because I really don't think of other people like that in a sexual way. I have to have feelings for someone in order to feel sexual toward them. Like legit feelings. You can't do that with someone over the internet.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you know what was going on, and it was bullshit. It's just this fucking setup.
It's
That's
just
all
evil.
it is.
That's what it is. It's just evil, plain and simple.
So that these losers can go on their fucking channels, which they have no content for anymore, because I have had content because I've had to address this bullshit. But that's it. I don't even want to be on here. I fucking hate.
Neither do I.
Okay, cool. That's it. That's all I want to let you know. If you see all this shit on the reaction channels, it was literally the only conversation I had with her was about her ex being a psycho. So that's it, guys. I'm done. You want to say anything else?
Yeah. How about act like normal people and not psychopaths?
Not going to happen. Okay.
That's true.
It's just not going to happen. See you later, guys.
We'll be right back after these messages.
You need to back off! Enough is enough!
What's good? You got haters on your ass? You need protection.
Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency.
Knock out those trolls with powerful MMA training.
I have been hired as a debt collector.
Get back what's yours from those dirty motherfuckers.
I bet you're probably thinking, well, if you're a debt collector, who are you working for?
Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency.
On many grounds, I could have you arrested.
And honestly, dude, you need to get a fucking life and quit the bullshit.
Don't get mad, get even. Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency. The past is the past.
Creamy cobras.
Ever since December 2022.
All right, folks. So again, this is something that's come out. I'm sure some of you might even know more about it than I do. And of course, Cyraxx says, I don't know if he's addressed this so much. I don't know anything really about it. But N-Word Boy 3.0 put this up on his channel. And the first part of this is a recap of things that has happened to Cyraxx in the past. Apparently, he's got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Again, folks, this has actual transcripts, audio, messages exchanged of Cyraxx actively grooming what he thinks is like a 15-year-old. It's got to be covered. We're going to skim through some of it, but it's got to be covered, folks.
Cyraxx has become a household name for his rages more than anything else. But this isn't about his rages or jokes. Besides his rages, Cyraxx is also known for his depraved and unjustifiable actions, from choking his grandmother when she had her back turned on him, messaging children, and of course, the sexual assault of Blind Billy. Cyraxx has no issues messaging children as an adult and has done it multiple times. Thankfully, however, most of the time as of late, it has been an adult playing the part of the minor, with the most well-known example being Kate from Mastrol Mafia, where she also caught Cyraxx admitting to doing it multiple times.
So he was convinced that it was a kid?
No, yeah. So what I did was I actually borrowed some pictures from one of those predator poacher discords, right, where they do have the decoy pictures. So, I mean, the girl looks quite, I don't know if you should actually put her picture up online, but she looks quite young. She's very clearly about 14 or 15 years old. And he asked for pictures. I sent them, and then had a phone call. Obviously, I feel like I sound like an old ass woman, so I had my friend speak to him, and he asked her specifically, and we do have a recording of this, which we can turn over to the police, Cyraxx, if you want to fuck around and lie. He said, when do you graduate? She said, well, 3 years from now, I'm a freshman. And he said, oh, damn. And then goes on to talk about how his high school experience was. He then hung up. He started texting back. He sent a jerk off video and immediately said, like, don't show anyone this. And then I reiterated, I'm only 14. I turned 15 in a few months. And he proceeded to continue to send dick pics and ask me for pictures, which came off Google, you know, so they're not actual child pictures, but he didn't know that. That is something that is inherently dangerous.
Wow, it sounds really familiar, doesn't it? It's like, you know, is it Groundhog Day? Am I stuck in a loop? Is it deja vu? Folks, the parallels. Again, this is a recap. We're getting to the juicy stuff. This is something that's got, I know Cyraxx isn't everybody's cup of tea. And there's goddamn Schmeckle. Schmeckle.
And the fact that when I ask him pointedly, how many times have you done this? And he answers with, that is irrelevant, indicates to me that this probably happens more than once. That's a problem.
What were you gonna say,
that is
Marty?
not something that I would defend.
Sure. No, Cyraxx, before you talk, you're going to listen to one to just, you're not even going to do it. Cyraxx, we asked you before how many times this has happened. You said that's irrelevant.
When was the last time that you sent your dick to a child? I'm just curious. Like, how long has it been?
Literally, whenever you tricked me. Literally.
But
no, because you just went through 2 other instances after that.
Those were actually beforehand. Those were beforehand incidences. Well, the Chloe thing, I sent those to her beforehand, like days before, and then today she had.
So
that was like days before.
I didn't get the time right. Okay, so the timeline is that you sent your picture to before I. So what you're saying is, when I posed as a 14-year-old girl, that was the last time that you sent your dick to a child, but there were 2 times before that.
Yeah.
Kate from Mastrol Mafia exposed Cyraxx for sending pee-pee pics all the way back in 2021, and as you just saw, Cyraxx admitted to doing it before Kate did what could have possibly been real children. Well, in early 2024, Cyraxx repeated his actions, this time with Wings 007.
Look here! Look, listen!
On January 13th, 2024, Wings007 went onto a Tibbs TV stream that Cyraxx was moderating on under the username Ashley with a decoy profile picture. After a little while, Cyraxx would say this. Do you have Instagram, Ashley?
I do, actually. Cyraxx want me to send mine or you want to send yours?
What's your IG, Ashley?
Chargetta6.
Well, Cyraxx would follow the decoy within 2 minutes. After talking about music for a short period of time, here, Cyraxx would then ask about the decoy's age. By the way, how old are you? Just wondering.
I'm afraid to say.
Why?
I'm old enough to know better, young enough to do it again. Wink.
Don't worry, I don't judge.
I don't know, I'm a little worried you'll get mad and stop talking to me. And this is the first time I've gotten to talk to you. Promise you won't block me?
I promise.
Okay, I'm 15, but I turn 16 at the end of the month. Secret's out. Now tell me how old you are?
33. How long you been a fan for?
I used to watch you a lot on one of your other channels. It was called DK Customs. And ever since it's been sort of off and on whenever I can find you again, haha.
At this point, Cyraxx thought that he was talking to a minor, and rather than stop the conversation, not only did he keep it going, but he said that he would be willing to speak to her the next day. Ah, okay, cool.
Thanks for keeping your promise. That actually means so much you have no idea. Like, I was starting to freak out. You were going to block me. Ugh, I'm so relieved. I'm about to go to bed soon, though. You down to talk tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah.
Awesome, I'll send you a good night selfie.
Okay. Good night. Don't think that Cyraxx was just responding to fans either, because here he can be found initiating conversations with the decoy. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. Just woke up not too long ago. I passed out early last night, lol. What about you? How are you?
Cyraxx wouldn't respond to that message until 2 a.m. when he sent this voice message with music playing in the background.
Hey, what's up? How are you? Sorry I didn't respond yesterday. Like, I was completely out of it yesterday and I slept a lot, but how are you? What's up?
After getting no response, Cyraxx would then follow that message up nearly 2 hours later at 3:53 in the morning saying, How are you? Almost 4 hours later, the decoy sent these messages as well as this selfie.
Hey, sorry for the late reply. I was asleep when you messaged me, and don't apologize. It's okay, I understand. I'm just waking up, though. What about you? What you up to?
After exchanging photos with each other, Cyraxx would send a few messages asking about the decoy's age again. And I can tell by the pics that you're not underage. How old are you really? Be honest. I'm not mad at all. Oh, swear, I just wanna know the truth. I can understand if you lied to hide from the trolls, and honestly, I don't blame you for doing so. But I do want the honest truth, how old you really. I'm not mad, I promise. Cyraxx would then get the second confirmation that the person that he was talking to was in fact 15.
Trust me, I wouldn't lie to you. I actually feel some sort of feeling, but I don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't lie to you, though, I promise. I turn 16 at the end of this month. I'll be honest about one thing, though. I do wear makeup, and people say it makes me look older, but I just like makeup. It's soothing. I hope it's not a big deal.
The decoy would then send these two photos to Cyraxx. After receiving these messages, Cyraxx started talking about his relationship status to the decoy, saying how he wished there were people like her his age.
You know what's funny is the whole reason why I'm still single, even at my age of 33, is because everybody loves to treat me like crap, and a lot of people believe the fucking lies that are told. And these trolls that I deal with, every time I go with somebody, they drive them off. Which is why I've been single for like almost the last 2-3 years now. And it fucking sucks. And to be honest, like, there needs to be more people like you out there around my age, you know? Like, it sucks that there's not people my age out there that are more like you that actually give a shit, you know?
Thank you so much. And anytime. Trust me, you can come to me if anything ever is bothering you, no matter what.
Like I say, I definitely appreciate that, because the shit I've been through over the last 10 years is fucking nuts. And the fact that I got labeled as something that I'm not is completely bullshit. And, you know, like I said, the reason why I've been single all these years is because of these damn trolls. Matter of fact, the chick that was interested in me last night literally ended up blocking me for no fucking reason. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you were interested in me 2 minutes ago, now all of a sudden you're blocking me? Like, what the fuck?
To be honest, I didn't know you were being attacked like that so much. That's so sad. Well, if I can ever help, just let me know. I'll always be here. And I'm so sorry about what that girl did. I would never do anything like that. That's so heartless. By the way, your voice is so soothing, Lowell. You should make me ASMR videos so I can sleep at night. I am always up. Maybe one night you can call me and we can get to know each other that way instead of having to tow and stuff on Instagram.
I don't have my phone on right now because we couldn't afford to get it turned on, but I do have Facebook. So if you want to, I can add you on Facebook.
I had a Facebook a few years ago, but I deleted it because of drama at school. I can make one though, or there's a thingy on here we can use. But listen, I know what it's like. I've only had one boyfriend and he broke up with me 6 months ago almost. It broke my heart and I was pretty depressed. I'm okay now though, and you make it better too.
Cyraxx, the one that wanted to move the conversation to Facebook, then tried to save face and said that he uses the Instagram call feature all the time.
Thanks, I definitely appreciate that, I really do. And yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the video call thing or phone call thingy on here on Instagram. I know exactly what you're talking about. I use it all the time.
Yeah, maybe one night we can use that.
That's right. A couple years ago, these people that have attacked me, like you saw, they attacked me so bad a few years ago that 2 times in a row I actually attempted to take my own life. That's how bad it got. Thankfully, I'm not in that position.
That's so horrible. I can't believe there are people out there who have it inside of them to act like that towards others. Do you believe in karma? Anytime I deal with things like that, I just think to myself, karma will get them, lol.
Well, I did find out that these people are actually terrorists, pedophiles, pedophile supporters, and some of them are even white supremacist Nazis. And they go around doing this shit to people. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take and send you a link to a music video that I think that you should definitely share with your school, like, because this music video really, really touches on what being bullied does to people. And it's actually by one of my favorite rock bands, and I think you might actually enjoy it.
Yes, send it to me. I would love to.
The decoy said yes, and bizarrely, rather than just send the link on Instagram, Cyraxx asked for the decoy's email in order to get another piece of contact info. What's your email?
One sec, I have to copy-paste it, lol. AshleyLynsteele01@gmail.com. Sorry, it's long.
The email had nothing but a single link to an anti-suicide song by Five Finger Death Punch. Then they would have this conversation.
Okay, about to check it out. I love it. I just saved it in my playlist. Can I ask you 2 questions, please?
Yeah, what's up?
I remember you used to do little performances and concerts on your streams. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Thank God, I'm so excited. Okay, my second question. What would a girl have to do to get you to sing that song for me? Even if it's just a little bit? Please. Actually, the song Television.
I got you, no worries.
I would die.
I'll check that song out.
The song is beautiful. I would love you if you sang it to me. Wait, do you know the song Valentine's Day by Linkin Park?
Yeah, love that song.
That would be perfect then. Would you let me know when you're streaming so I could be there when you sing it for me? Please? I'll reward you somehow.
Yeah, I'll actually do a recorded video right now.
Yay!
After sending the decoy a link to Cyraxx's YouTube channel, Cyraxx would actually do the song, now privatized on his own channel, however, thankfully archived by Cyraxx archiver N-Word Boy.
What is up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? The song cover I'm about to do is actually for a very good friend of mine named Ashley, who has been through a lot and is actually in a much better place now. But actually, this is for you and all your friends. So Hopefully you enjoy this. If you do, you already know what to do. And this is Do Not Disturb.
Following this, the decoy would send Cyraxx this photo saying, "Rate me 1 to 10" in both the photo and in the messages before having this conversation where Cyraxx would rate what he thought was a 15-year-old a 10.
Rate me 1 to 10.
10.
Don't lie to me. You can be honest. Seriously, LOL.
I am being honest.
Yeah, right. No boys ever think I'm pretty.
Well, they're stupid AF then if they can't see the kind-hearted person you are.
I mean, yeah, people know I'm nice and stuff, sure, but I just want to feel pretty, beautiful, like other girls you know.
Yeah, and you are in your own way.
Well, thanks.
It's true.
That means a lot coming from you, cutie.
What you doing?
About to get in the shower. I don't have much planned today, so I'm gonna take a hot shower and watch videos. Hey.
Nice.
What about you? What you doing?
Watching videos.
Want to see the new dress I got?
Yeah.
I posted a new picture in it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Then, out of nowhere, Cyraxx said that if the decoy sees Adriana, the woman that was pretending to be Cyraxx's girlfriend over the past couple of days, not to trust her. Cyraxx would also leave this voice message.
Reason I say don't trust her is because she acted like she wanted to be with me and then turned out to fucking backstab me, and yeah, she's not a good person. When I confronted her, she sat there and laughed at me and started mocking me and shit. So if you ever see her on Facebook, don't fucking trust her.
Later, when the decoy was in Cyraxx's chat, Cyraxx lit up.
With that are my childhood best friends that are literally like family to me. Yo, Ashley, what up? Yo, Ashley, how you doing?
Well, after that, the decoy would message Cyraxx after he sent a video of Pokemon shoes, saying,
Hey, I gotta ask a question. After you brought up that girl earlier, I kinda wanted to ask, but I don't know if it's too soon, LOL.
Fire away, what's up?
So are you single now since you and that other girl aren't talking anymore? Just wondering.
Yup, it sucks, but the way I see it, I dodged a bullet with her ass.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, lol, so what you doing?
Sitting in the shower, LOL, I get bored and do that, and watching one of the animes.
Lol, I do that a lot as well.
Really? LOL? My friends always call me weird for it. It's relaxing, though.
Lol, it is, especially a nice hot shower.
Seriously, have you ever been in a hot tub?
Love hot tubs.
Should I post this?
Nah, keep that between us. That would attract assholes that you don't need.
Wait, what you mean, really?
I don't know, but better safe than sorry, you know? But def cute pic.
Aw, that's actually so sweet. You're trying to protect me. Thank you. I'll keep it between us.
Cyraxx just said def cute pic and a winky face, and now you're going to see him talk to the decoy, wondering if she sees him as more than a friend. Just wondering, honestly, how do you feel about me? Just wondering. Like, do you like me as a friend or more than that? Just wondering.
Well, I've been trying to get to know you more to tell, but I definitely have butterflies when you talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you, and hey, I'm glad I help you out.
But I mean, you know why I asked why you're single, right? Obviously, hint, hint.
Lol, yeah.
What about you? Actually, you don't have to answer.
Same.
I'm nervous of your answer. LOL.
Honestly.
Really? That's such a relief.
'Cause honestly, I can tell you actually are a kind person for sure.
I am. I really am. I like you a lot, to be honest.
Aw, thanks. Just wondering, how'd you find me anyways? Just wondering.
Through Tibbs' chat, remember? I was like, OMG, no way that's really him. Because I used to watch you a while back last year or so ago.
Ah, okay.
One sec, getting out of the shower.
Okay. Feel better now that you've had a shower?
Yes, always LOL.
Lol, so what you doing?
Snuggling up in my bed now, watching a little more anime. What about you?
Lol, nice. What anime you watching?
It's the Outlaw Star one you suggested me. I liked the cover on Google, so I just started with that one. Ah ha ha.
After some messages about anime and what Cyraxx would do if he got his old PC working, Cyraxx would try to do a voice call. Just wondering, how would you like me to charge my phone a bit and we could video call here in a bit?
Sure, if I'm not asleep.
Well, Cyraxx would try to do that video call with a decoy, but was told that the decoy's parents were still awake.
Hey, sorry, my parents are up now.
It's all good. What you doing?
Eating some breakfast, about to go to the mall later, I think. What about you? You should send me selfie.
Cyraxx would end up sending this selfie to the decoy. The decoy would then ask for something else.
Maybe a little more than a selfie. Hey.
Lol, maybe once you're 18 and an adult. And I say that because I don't want you or me to get in trouble for something stupid, you know? I don't your life or mine to be ruined by a simple mistake.
Okay, no worries, I understand. I told you before, old enough to know better, young enough to still do it, but okay, scaredy pants.
Lol, not scared, just don't want you or me to get in trouble, you know?
No, I get it. What if I make it irresistible? Winky face.
How would you do that?
I don't know. Do you want a surprise, or can you give me ideas?
Surprise me.
Okay, is that good enough, or do I need to tease more?
How much more would you tease me with, lol, just wondering?
I took a picture just for you, but I don't want to be the only one. I'll just say that, winky face. I dressed up for you.
Don't worry, I got you.
I'm waiting.
What did you mean by you'd tease me more?
I took a picture just for you, Winkaface. I dressed up. You'll see, I took it last night, but I didn't know if you were single.
That's okay. Now you do know.
Exactly, LOL. Now you don't have to follow her rules. I'm still waiting, by the way.
Cyraxx would then send this photo to the decoy of him lifting up his shirt.
More.
You first.
You send first, then me. I'm the girl. I'm supposed to be the prize.
What pic are you really wanting of me, winky face?
I like this, LOL. Send them until you get it right.
You want my cock, aren't you? Just wondering, pic-wise.
Duh.
Remember how at the beginning of this, we showed those clips of Cyraxx being caught by Kate from Mass Troll Mafia back in 2021? Well, Cyraxx did it again and sent his goblin peen to what he thought was a 15-year-old.
Wow, I wasn't expecting all that.
What was your secret surprise?
I'm about to send. Can I request one more, please? I want a full body.
I'll see what I can do. Cyraxx would then send multiple voice messages to the decoy.
You want to know the real reason why I said what I said earlier about waiting? It's because that's what they accused me of, as being a pedophile. This chick named Mass Troll Mafia basically did what you did, but she was an adult. And unfortunately, as a result, I got labeled as that. And honestly, like, that's what I'm afraid of with you. Like, you're a good person. You really are. You're like, don't get me wrong. But I just don't want to end up getting in trouble, you know what I mean? Like, you're a good person and all, I just want you to be careful. Because I've been doing really good with getting myself back to where I want to be, you know? And, like, I don't want to end up getting labeled as that again, you know? Because I went through pure hell for over 10 years. And then 2.5 years because of the Mass Troll Mafia thing. And that's why I told you should seriously wait, because, like, you're a good person, you really are. Like, you've done nothing but show love and support to me. And I just don't want to end up getting in that kind of a situation again, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I get it. 16 is the legal age of consent, I get it. Like, I truly do, I understand that. But at the same time, trust me when I say these people that I've dealt with, they are evil. And I do mean very, very evil people. And I don't want to see you go through that again, and I don't want to get put through that again. You know? Like, I don't hate you, I think you're an awesome, wonderful person, but I just don't want to go through that again. you know? So I really do hope you understand why we need to kind of chill out on this and wait until you're of age. Because I don't want to see my family go through that again. I don't. Like, I just got my life back and I don't want to run that risk. But I do appreciate you showing nothing but love and support to me. I do. I genuinely appreciate that, you know? Because let me put it to you this way. Because of these people, a couple of years ago I almost took my own life. Because of Mass Troll Mafia and all these people that did what they did. Because of them, I almost ended my life twice in a row. There's a video that I want you to watch that kind of explains a very similar situation called The Inquisitor. If you look it up and watch the documentary on him, you'll see kind of where I'm coming from and what that shit can lead to.
Well, I am 15, but I turned 16 at the end of January, like I said. But trust me, you have nothing to worry about with me.
You know, I do hope you understand where I'm coming from. I do hope that you do understand that. Because that shit, it almost ruined my life entirely. And I don't want it to ruin yours. Because you're a good person. You got your whole life ahead of you. And I don't want to see you end up ruining your life, you know? Because just like you care about me, I care about you as well. And I don't want to see you fuck up your life because of a simple mistake that you made as a teenager, you know?
I understand what you're saying, though. One sec, I'll listen. I'm so sorry for what others have done to you in the past. I don't really know what I can do to earn more of your trust, but I can wait. It's fine. I really understand. Look, I don't look at you as a mistake. Stop saying that. I don't care about age and stupid stuff that you're bringing up. I like you for you.
I know, and I do appreciate that. And I don't see me or you as a mistake, you know? I really don't. It's just, after everything I've been through, you know, I've been through just so much hell that I'm really trying to be myself again, you know? Like, I do appreciate the fact that you care. I do. Like, I genuinely appreciate that more than you know. It's just everything that they did to me, kind of, ever since then, I've been on edge in a sense. And it sucks. Like, I hate being on edge. Which is why I'm trying to be able to be myself again, you know? Like, it sucks so bad. Like, the constant having to look over my shoulder, always being hyper vigilant about every car that goes by my house. People that I talk to, I'm often sketchy about. Not that you're sketchy, because you're cool as fuck. Like, and I appreciate the fact that you actually care about me. I do genuinely appreciate that. I do. But it's like, you know, I've been through so much fucking... Like, I've been through so much fucking hell that, like, I'm always constantly worrying about everything. And I don't want to worry, you know? Like, these people really did a number on me mentally, which is why I use my music and I use YouTube as, you know, as an outlet, in a sense, to kind of showcase what I've been through, what I've dealt with, what I've gone through, you know? That way people can see what it is that I've gone through and what it's like to deal with, you know, depression and PTSD. Like, it sucks. And honestly, I just hope and pray to God that you never have to go through what I went through. I really do hope and pray to God that you never have to go through that. And I just hope and pray to God that, you know, sometime down the road, you know, I hope that, you know, you don't let these guys that are going to be coming at you, I hope that you don't let them take advantage of you. Because you're a good kid. You really are. Like, you're a good kid. You got a bright, bright future ahead of you, you know? And I don't want to see you throw all that away because of guys taking advantage of you.
Yeah, kid.
You know?
Keyword, Cyraxx. Kid, right? You're a good kid. The kid you were just sending dick pics and shit to. Right?
Like I said, you're a good kid, and I appreciate the fact that I help you on so many levels. I'm glad that I can be able to do that for you, and I want to be able to continue to do that for you, you know? Like, I would gladly, help you out in any way that I can, you know? Because just like you care about me, I care about you just like I care about everyone else, you know? And I'm glad that I can be, that person that helps you through all your shit. I'm glad that I can be that person that, that you look to for inspiration and for help. Like, I'm glad that I can be that for you.
That is so sweet, honestly. I understand where you're coming from. I'd be the same way, to be honest. Thank you for trying to look out for me. It means a lot that you care. It really does. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. I'm just trying to look out for you the same way that you and Tibbs and all my friends and family look out for me, you know? Like, I don't want you guys or you, making the same mistakes that I made and get yourself into a very, very fucked up and very bad situation, you know?
Well, can I ask you something?
Sure, what's up? And I have one for you as well, Winky Face.
Wait, you have what for me? You spiked my curiosity.
A question, but you go first.
So, I don't want to make things awkward, but we just got all spicy and then you curved me a little. Why stop now? LOL. I've seen you and you've seen me. You know I don't care and you can trust me now. I'm just wondering.
You're wet, aren't you, Winky Face?
How'd you know?
Show me.
I don't know if you're ready, LOL.
I'm very ready.
I don't think I have any already taken. I'll have to take a new one, LOL. I can try to sneak away to take one, maybe.
Sounds good to me.
You should come see me one day. My parents leave town once a month. Or maybe summer break. It's not too far away.
What you doing?
LOL. You don't have to answer that one, ha 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 ha. And at the mall right now. I want to see the full body low-key you tease. You don't have to show your face, of course, silly. LOL.
Cyraxx would then send this picture where, in the full pic, he is lifting up his shirt pantsless, showing off his wiener. After doing that, Cyraxx would keep it up by sending a sexually charged reel to the decoy.
To be seen. It glows white on my pussy tonight, not a condom to be seen. A kingdom of penetration, and it looks like I'm the queen.
Cyraxx actually then sent more voice messages to the decoy telling her to knock off the sexual conversations, saying that he doesn't want to go to jail. This is all after he sent those photos of himself and told the decoy that she tells people she'll get in trouble.
Listen, Ashley, I don't hate you, I'm not mad at you, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, please, doing that sexual shit to me. Like, you've already tricked me enough already, which could get me in serious trouble. And I don't want any more trouble. Like I told you in the other messages before, I don't want to run that risk. Like I said, I appreciate that you like what I do. I appreciate that, I do. I appreciate that you like my content and what I do. But I cannot run that risk of this shit happening again. Because if I get caught, I could go to jail. And I don't want to end up in jail. I want to be able to live my life. Like, I really do. I want to be able to live my life as a free person. I want to be able to create content for you and for other people. And if I go to jail, how am I going to create content? So please, I'm very appreciative of you. I am. I am very appreciative that you enjoy what I do and that you enjoy being around me and my content. I do. I enjoy that. I'm happy about that. But I need to avoid trouble and you need to avoid trouble, because if you get caught, you can get in serious fucking trouble by either your family or other people as well. And I don't want to see that for you. So I'm asking you, please chill with that stuff, okay? Like, I'm not mad. I'm not upset and I'm not angry. I'm trying to look out for you. Because when I was your age, I used to be that same way. And it almost got me in a lot of trouble.
What a guy. What a guy. I'm looking out for you. I'm just looking out for you. Just looking out for you.
So
this is just fucking... It's cringy, it's pathetic, it's gross, it's everything we've come to expect from Cyraxx, but just, you know, a shit leopard never changes its shit spots, folks. Just remember that.
You, for the love of God, do not go down that road, okay? I'm willing to forget what happened, and I'm willing to sweep it up underneath the rug, okay? I'm willing to look past all this, but this cannot happen again, okay? Because like I told you, you're a good kid and you have a very bright future ahead of you. And I don't want to see you mess it up by fooling around and doing dumb shit like this, you know? Like, you're a good kid, you really are. And I don't want to see you ruin your future because you want to sit there and do stuff like this, you know? Like, you're a smart kid. You're hella smart. And you're one of the nicest people I've ever met. But this whole thing with you doing what you're doing, this cannot happen anymore. Like I said, I'm willing to look past this. I'm willing to forget that it ever happened. To save you and me both from being attacked. And so I do hope you understand why we have to stop. Because I already explained to you what happened once already. And I'm terrified that that'll happen again. I don't want any trouble. So please, Ashley, for me, please put an end to this. Enough of the sexual shit, okay? Please. Like I said, I'll still talk to you. I will. I'll still talk to you. I'll still hang out with you because you're a good person to be around. You're a lot of fun to be around. But this whole sexual shit, it needs to stop. Please.
I'll leave you alone then, I guess.
Like I said, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not, because you're a good person. It's just, I have to be careful, you know? Like, I do appreciate that you love my content, though. I do appreciate that you like hanging out with me. But I don't want to see you get in trouble, and I don't want to be in trouble myself, you know? And I do thank you for understanding. I really do.
I do understand, babe. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm not worried about anything, but I understand if you are. I'll leave you alone for now. Well, if you ever want to talk again, don't forget about me. I'll see you around in your streams.
So, what do you think Cyraxx did after that? Did he stop messaging the decoy? Of course not. Cyraxx has been doing this for years now, and will keep doing it so long as he has access to the internet. I know that there's going to be a wide demographic of people watching this. Maybe you've been watching Cyraxx since the start. Maybe you just saw the Turkey Tom documentary, or maybe you've never heard of him until now. Well, Cyraxx has justified himself doing this before, saying that he was illegally entrapped. Let's hear that story again for good measure, so there's no confusion about what he does.
I didn't know how the two would meld, the troubled teenagers and the dick pics, if they would at all. So I pretended to be a 14-year-old girl who was being bullied. And I reached out to him for help and support and advice. And he sent me a dick pic, asked for nudes, and then told me not to ever tell my parents.
Oh okay?
My God. So
Cyraxx has also admitted that he's into girls this age, saying that he's a hebephile.
Look up the technical term, bitch. I would be considered a hebephile, which, by all technical terms, is not a fucking lie. By all technical terms, I would be a hebephile, which is not a crime. It's not illegal.
Yes, that is a crime, and yes, that is also still illegal. As I said before, I know that a lot of you likely have no idea who Cyraxx is, or for a lot of you, if you do, it's brief. Thankfully, there are many channels that you can learn more about him from. I'm sure that by this point, most of my own audience has recognized my voice by now. I'm Audentum, and I do a series called the Cyraxx Recap, where I've been keeping up with everything Cyraxx has done from February 2023 onward, but prior to that, you would have to go to someone else. Which is why I would also recommend these channels and series. Ernie Berkowitz and his Chance and Akron Fairy Tale series that is the closest that we have to a current comprehensive history, as well as both Root Dr. Thorne's Cyraxx Timeline and Southern Harlot's The Inexcusable Words and Actions of Horror Cow Chance Wilkins. Cyraxx knows that what he's doing is wrong, and even the consequences of jail aren't enough to stop him.
Well, there was this person that was texting me. I thought that it was a troll, so I went along with it. Okay, I went along with this, thinking that it was just that, a fucking troll. I was fucking with their head. And it turns out that that person that was acting like a kid was actually a fucking kid. And it sickens me. And now because of these motherfucking trolls, I'm on the verge of going to jail over some shit that was a total misunderstanding.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, John, you still got that fucking little box thingy you can slap up there and people can click on it and shit
I'm the
with your
host,
mobile
so
device?
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I can slap it up there and
Yeah, slap that up there and let people click on it with their mobile device and shit.
I'm gonna start slapping mine up there. I'm gonna start needing people to fucking donate to me here soon.
Well, would you want to switch to
I'm gonna be
John's channel?
fucking homeless.
You got a job, I don't.
I could never do that. They're the way they are because they don't love Jesus.
While I jack off to videos about money
All right, there you go, Vaughn.
Thank you. There we go.
When I got my
There
tax
you
return,
go,
I'll get you
Billy
something.
Joe.
Which it should be coming in April.
All right, for those of you that may not know what you do, you take your mobile device, you go into the camera, turn the camera on, and then you point the camera at this thing here, and then there'll be a pop-up that comes up, and then you click on the pop-up, and it will take you right to the website where you can donate to help me keep my lights on. Literally. I literally need donations to keep my lights on. Not even making that shit up. I don't know what the delay is in getting me my money, but there's a delay. So
It's my money and I want it now.
yeah, it's my money and I want it now.
You should be able to apply for welfare or something.
Huh?
Should be able to apply for some welfare assistance.
Well, that's the thing. They're blocking me on my disability. They're blocking me on SSI.
They're cock blocking him on every
VA.
chance, everything he does.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I've
need to
been
contact your
trying
mayor
to
or
get all that shit.
you need to contact your representative.
I've been trying.
What, fucking Rand Paul? He's
Rand
having
Paul.
I
Rand
called
Paul,
Rand
he's
Paul.
too
I
high up.
said, hey, I called Rand Paul. I said, hey, man, there's 3 little kids that want to get back with their daddy. You know, you going to help me out? No, we can't do that. We can't.
Rand Paul's
You are obfuscating the truth.
Go to your mayor. Fuck Rand Paul. Go to the
Rand
mayor
Paul
of
can
whatever
do
town
shit.
you're in.
Rand Paul's Rand Paul is inept, I guess.
Actually,
unable
I don't have that much of a problem with Rand Paul these days because he came out and endorsed Robert F. Kennedy Jr. So he said he'd rather vote for RFK Jr. than fucking Nikki Haley. I was like, holy shit. He's got some balls saying that.
RFK should switch to a Republican.
I think it's good that he's independent. I think that's exactly where he belongs.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to see someone break through the two-party system and get a big chunk of the vote, being a third party.
He cannot switch to Republican. He's got too many Democrat views. So tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Coming soon to theaters.
The Lord of the Rings captivated fans all over the globe. And now a timeless classic revisits a Tolkien legend worthy of pay-for-play stream tubing. This is the adventures of Thumb Helton.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Peace, love, harmony, truth, integrity, Susu, honor, Q.
All right. So in my internet research, I stumbled upon this lady, who seems like a very nice lady. And you might be wondering, what the hell? But give me a chance. This particular, I mean, it's crazy enough. I mean, look, I'm not into the whole energies thing and stuff. Whatever, right? People believe that stuff. That's fine, right? And this whole ASMR kick, the whispering stuff, whatever, right? I'm going to play it for a bit. You'll notice like she kind of has this made-up language, this angelic language she speaks that's kind of quirky and some things. I'm just going to let it play for a second. Indulge me. I'm just going to set the tone, the mood, right? And then we're going to skip up to where it gets just... Her name, I think, is like... I should have actually... I was going to provide a link for it to give the person a chance at least, but I think it's like... holistic mystic something, but who the fuck cares? Anyways,
Love, truth, unity, honor.
so I have no idea what's going on here. I'm just going to narrate. So I'm going to skip it ahead to where she's actually talking a bit, because it's just a lot of this stuff. And I get the calming. See, like now, she'll start talking this weird language, and I have no idea what the hell's going on. So anyways, see that? What was that? Like, I don't know what that is. But I'm going to get to the interesting part, because you're going to recognize some names that get dropped up here, folks. Where are we? About the 13-minute mark. She's got the sage burning. We got the fucking eagle feathers. Like, she's, you know, some tied to the indigenous people, which I'm sure is not there. But anyways, so we do a lot of this, a lot of made-up language stuff. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, here we go. Give me a minute. It gets nutty, like nutty.
So there are many beings that operate, many entities that make up this false ascension matrix. Okay, as we remember, these beings, they cannot create anything new. All they can do is synthesize and replicate, and they have done that in the 5D. They have replicated and synthesized a false awakening. And, I just want to share my personal experiences with the false light entities. And one that I encountered is Metatron. When I first got my Reiki masters in 2021, I had gotten a visit from Metatron that night. I should say it wasn't a visit, it was an attack.
Rev attacked her? I thought Rev was Metatron. Uh-oh. Maybe she was the one on the other end, folks. Is this the love triangle come around? Have we connected the dots here?
I got attacked.
Attacked by Metatron.
Now, I'm not talking about the original Christed Metatron. Most people that are connecting to Metatron now, or channeling Metatron now, are connecting with an AI program. Okay? And you might ask, well, how did you know that it was Metatron? How are you sure that it was Metatron? Well, I am clairvoyant and I am clairaudient. So this evening I did see Metatron, and he announced himself. He made it very clear that it was Metatron.
Wow, she's clairvoyant, and what was the other one? Clairaudient? That's a good thing, because if you're going to get attacked by like fictitious angels, you want to have these fictitious abilities to warn you of such thing. But anyways.
And I'm laughing now because I recognize Metatron, and I had no issues with Metatron. I didn't channel Metatron or work with his symbol or anything ever, but I knew of Metatron and didn't have any issues. We didn't have any issues, me and Metatron, until I stepped into my power of awakening as a true 144,000 angelic, here to resurrect Christ Sophia. He was accompanied with the dark feminine, dark mother, lunar consciousness. He came with Lilith. Lilith is a demon. Okay, Lilith is a...
So, to all the boys out there, let this be a lesson. This is, most of us by this point of our life have learned our lessons, but you know, this, I'm just saying, right? This is, you know, we used to joke there's the eyebrow scale, and I'm going to leave it there, but this is at the point, if you look close, I'm pretty sure these are drawn on, right? It's deceptive at first, but I'm just saying, you know.
Lots of problems with her too. False light is what we're talking about.
So,
and I'm bringing this up
just on a scale of nuttiness, I'm just wondering, people out there, and I'm not talking about the Reiki stuff, I'm not talking about any of that, but I'm sure this is going well beyond that. On a scale of just nutty claims, not personality-wise, this is obviously a much more reserved. She seems like a very nice woman. I'm sure she is. But on just pure fucking nuttier than squirrel shit, as Von Helden would say, scale, who do you think is nuttier, this woman or Tila?
Because Metatron specifically did not want me to awaken into my role as a healer, and they were trying to shut me down. Okay, so another time, and a more recent experience that I've had, besides what I do in my sessions, I deal with Metatronic reversals and Lilith a lot in my personal sessions, so I do have a lot of experience in clearing that, but also within myself. Okay, oftentimes we go through these initiations so that we can clear them out. For others, we need to learn the inner workings of it so we can dismantle it. October of 2023, I'll never forget. I hosted my first Galactic Reiki course, Sunya Su. And that course actually, there was an infiltrator that came on assignment into my course in order to shut it down once again. And I did get hit very, very hard with Metatronic reversals and with black magic. As I mentioned, they do operate together. Okay, Metatron has a lot of minions that can operate through him, and a lot of mind control, so even other human beings, and that's what happened to me. My course got infiltrated. I got probably the worst attack I've ever experienced, and I've been through a lot.
Now, again, to the guys out there, I know what some of you are thinking. You're still thinking, yeah, but I'm just saying, what happens? This is a very likely scenario. I want you to think about this for a second. She gets out the wipes. Off come the eyebrows. Off comes the wig, and she hands you a cup of Kool-Aid and asks you to join her on the mothership at midnight. What's your answer?
Since childhood, I've been through a lot of attack. Okay, and so Metatron and the Dark Mother really did not want me to step into this path that I'm on now. And he didn't have any issues with me until I began to awaken into my true essence as a 144,000 angelic here on a mission for the return of Christ Sophia to anchor that light, that love, that truth.
Sophia. Surya.
It wasn't until I began to awaken and dedicate my life to Christ Sophia that the truth was revealed to me of Metatron.
All right. And this goes on. And again, I'm not into this whole world of this New Age stuff, but I think even amongst New Agers, wouldn't this be considered like just utter fucking gibberish and nonsense? Maybe I'm missing. I'm just not a deep spiritual person, folks. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't understand it. But anyways, let's move on.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Anyway, Ron, how you doing? How's your day going?
I'm doing all right.
What do you got there? It looks like a pole or something?
I got
what do you got there?
What?
You got a pole there.
A pole? What pole?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
What pole? What are you talking about?
There's in my line of view, I'm looking at something. You got a pole there.
A pole.
Look at what? You got a pole. There's a pole. Not a pole up the other side. The other side. There's a pole.
Oh, that's my I've heard it said 1,000 times. What happened to this modder? There'll be a modder doing mods on Nexus or whatever. And, he up and disappears. And it's like, well, where the hell did he go? All those mods are abandoned or have been deleted. Where the hell did he go? What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. He couldn't get no donations. And when he couldn't get no donations, he literally could not pay his bills. And he had to shut everything down. When you can't pay your bills, guess what's going first? The internet. Guess what goes second? The phone. Because those things are not required for survival. Now electricity, you got to have that for survival, especially in the wintertime. But a phone and an internet, don't need those. They got to go. I've been on the Nexus for over 1 year, folks. For over a year. Actually, a year and a month, believe it or not. I started September of last year on the Nexus, posting my mods. To date, I have not gotten one donation on the Nexus. Not one. Guess what's going to happen to me pretty soon if I don't get donations? Poof, I'm going to be gone because I ain't got no money to pay my bills. I've been there for a year and a month, literally, and I haven't gotten one fucking donation from anyone. And my mods have been downloaded thousands and thousands of times.
That's fucking rough, man. That's fucking nasty. That's something else, man. What's wrong with these people? They use your mods and they don't want to fucking support you? Come on.
If I don't get some money from the people that owe me money, I will have to start shutting down shit. I'll start shutting down my insurance policies, have to shut down my internet, my phone, and my cable, have to start shutting down everything because I don't have enough money coming in to cover it. But see, people owe me. If people paid me the money that they owed me, I'd be set. But people owe me money and they won't pay. And, and then I can't, they've got me blocked to getting my disability, my SSI, and my VA. If I get those things, I'd be all right. But see, they keep blocking me, and it's starting to really piss me off. And so I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna worry about it though. Brett, I don't know if you're aware of this, but someone who makes IV approached me about doing the voiceover of a doctor that she runs into.
Oh, you should do voiceover, Vaughn. You should definitely do voiceover.
Dumbass me, I said no at the time because there was a bunch of shit going on with these goddamn trolls. And so I said no at the time, and I should have not done that. I should have added my voice
for
in
it,
there.
yeah.
But they wanted me to do the voice of some German doctor that she runs into out on her travels. And I said no at the time because the trolls were going absolutely ape shit. And I was having trouble keeping the kids here, and they were attacking Andrea and everything else. So I said no. But yeah, I was actually approached to do the voice of one of the people she runs into in Fallout 4. As somebody that's been in the music industry for years, here's the one that gets me. All right, U2 is a band. They're a soft rock band. And they were struggling. I mean, they were really struggling over in Europe. They wasn't going to make it. They weren't. I mean, you can look that shit up.
I can imagine why the music fucking sucks.
They were not going to make it. They were going under. And then Bono gets the idea to start selling his songs over here in the United States. And his songs were well liked over here in the United States. Everybody liked the band U2. And he had a lot of famous hits. And there was an album called The Joshua Tree that had a lot of hits on it. And so U2 literally was saved by the United States. They were going under, man. They really were. You can look it up. They were going under. And then they started selling their music here in the United States, and they took off like a fucking rocket. So now you would think something like that would make Bono very appreciative of the United States. Be like, hey, man, we were going down the tubes and America saved our ass. You would think he would get behind a podium and say shit like that and say, hey, man, but what does he do? He goes over to Europe.
He goes and he talks shit about us.
And talks shit about America. And it's like, what the fuck? America saved your ass, boy. You wasn't going to be shit. You was going to be nothing without America. America literally saved their band. Their band was going under, and he started selling music here in the United States, and it saved his band and made them famous. They literally became famous when they started selling their music here in the United States. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a goddamn fact. But what does Bono do? He goes over to fucking Europe, gets behind a podium, and trash talks America. Well, you know what? We want every dime of our fucking money back, bitch.
Yeah, give back the money. Yeah. Exactly.
How about that? How about you give back every fucking dime of money America gave your sorry ass, and then you can sit there and bitch about America some more. How about that, Bono? You fucking son of a bitch. Without America, you would be nobody. You would be on the street right fucking now, Bono.
You'd be panhandling for fucking money in a street corner. Yeah.
He would literally be on a street corner right now because his band was going under, man. There's no doubt about that. They were going under. They were going nowhere.
We'll be right back after these messages.
And now, Deep Thoughts by Justin Emo Howling Wolf.
Hello everyone, Emo Howling Wolf here. My ad revenue is down 47%, assholes! You're watching it in a drama dome, and you're not watching it on my fucking channel, you idiot! You're fucking me! You're fucking me! You're fucking me! Bullshit! Good night.
All right, this one is crying. Just a little bit of each, just to keep up with emo here.
My fucking death since the 27th of December.
So we're just gonna listen to a little bit of this, and then there's another one he put out where he's mad at the insurance company because they sent him too many envelopes or some bullshit. But We got some new Vaughn to catch up on. We got some more of the Rev and Shani Rev Isn't Cheating arc. So don't go anywhere. Well, just indulge me for a palate cleanser. These are palate cleansers, folks. First half was pretty dark. We covered some pretty cringy dark shit. So
isn't this special? Yeah, we got another news story today, people. Actually, this news story has been on my fucking desk since the 27th of December. Now everybody's gonna say, Emo, it's the 20th of January. Why is this news story relevant now, and what took you so long to make the video? Well, we all know that my computer died for 3 or 4 weeks, fucking my access to get to this news story. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna get to the, I'm getting to YouTube, and then we're gonna, I'll get to the chat. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Really paying attention to the viewer count. Alright, I gotta play my videos, because we all know that this goddamn software likes to friggin' mute my audio. But the way they...
Alright, come on. You're killing me, Emo. Fucking guy. Listen to this shit.
The way the fucking cord's designed went on my fucking computer, so it's now time to get rid of it, because, like I said, I would have brought this story to you sooner, but when the computer decided to be an asshole and crap out on me for almost the whole month of January, this is why this video hasn't been done sooner. Okay, so there we go. We put that over me instead of the news story. Alright, so you know, maybe people are gonna be turned into zombies and shit. This is one of
Zombie deer disease seen in 32 states. Experts fear it may spread to humans. Folks, that is the synopsis of what Emo is trying to regurgitate out of his gullet here.
Monographs, conspiracy theories, and then, you know, because he was talking about this kind of shit. People turning into zombies, and here we are. You know, he was talking about it in December, and here we are, middle of December. We get a news story on that exact same thing that he was talking about, right? So, yeah, look at this, people, and I'm trying to make it bigger. Zombie deer disease found in 32 states. Experts fear it may spread to humans. Isn't that nice? Isn't that special? And that's what one of the deer look like when they get it. So, I thought I would share this story with you. And like I said, it's been sitting on my computer for a few weeks, because this computer went crapola for a while. So, there you go. And we'll have the screen reader do it.
National news. Zombie deer disease seen in
okay, we're not going to sit through this. We're not going to sit through this. So anyways, that's what Emo. Now, just, we can't do Emo like that. We got to do a little better. So I'm going to come over. Bear with me. Yeah, I think it was over on this one. Go back. There's Emo. I'm going to give him a chance just to get a little rant out, and then we're going to move on here. So this is about the insurance company sending too many envelopes.
That had misspellings in the title, because you can't fucking see the text as you're putting it in. So that happened on one of my other previous videos. But I want to tell you, about, you want to know why fucking insurance is so expensive, people? You want to know why medical insurance is so expensive? And they claim they gotta bill you, and then if you got like state coverage, they bill so much money for the state, and this is why your fucking state's in debt. Okay? They used to do this fucking shit with my mother, and it used to fucking infuriate me. And now they're doing it with fucking Mike. Back in the day when we lived in Rhode Island, there was my mother had this insurance called Lighthouse Medical Group. We're talking pre-2005 here. I don't even know if they're still around. So this is before 2005. And what Lighthouse Medical Group used to do is they used to send letters out to my mother, right? And in the envelope would be one piece of paper, okay? In the envelope would be one fucking piece of paper, okay? And every time Lighthouse Medical Group would fucking, send my mother a fucking 10 fucking sheets of paper, instead of it coming in one goddamn envelope, it would come in 10 fucking envelopes. I used to think that was a waste of money. I was like, well, I think they would pay less postage on mailing fucking one piece of paper and 10 pieces of paper in one envelope than individually sending things out. But that's what Lighthouse Medical Group used to do. They used to send my mother fucking letters for her fucking insurance back when she was alive, and it would have 1 or 2 pages in it, okay? She'd go out to the mailbox and it'd be like this, okay? This is all insurance for Mike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll bet you each one of these probably has maybe 1 or 2 pages in it. And instead of fucking putting this in one giant vanilla envelope, or manila, or however you say it, I call it vanilla, or whatever you want to call it, one of these fucking things, only these ones I have for my CDs, so they're smaller. But one of these, instead of putting all this in a fucking one envelope, no, they gotta waste fucking postage and send them one by one by one by one by one by one. And then bitch, well, this is what, and then bitch, when a doctor wants to do a procedure on you and say, we can't cover that, we can't cover this, and this is denied, and that's not approved, and this is denied, and we're not covering that. Why? Because they're wasting so goddamn much money on fucking postage. Insurance companies, stop fucking doing this. You wanna send Mike notices? Put them all in one fucking envelope. We don't need them in 10 to 16 fucking separate envelopes. This fucking annoyed me with my mother, and now it's fucking pissing me off with Mike. Because they could have sent all of this fucking shit in one fucking envelope. No, but we'll waste 6 fucking envelopes. We'll waste all this extra fucking postage because we can't send that to you. We can't send you this.
He totally just shit his pants. I gotta put that.
We'll waste all this extra fucking postage because we can't send that to you. We can't send you this stuff in one fucking envelope, but then we'll then the insurance companies bitch that they gotta charge people so much money because they're wasting money. That's why they charge you so much for insurance, people, because they're wasting money. They're wasting taxpayers' money. This could have went in one goddamn envelope. And this happens 4 or 5 times a week, people. 4 or 5 fucking times a week. And then you wonder why, if you have to buy insurance out of pocket, why insurance is so why insurance is so fucking high. Okay? For those of you who have to pay out of pocket for insurance. This is why it costs so much for fucking insurance. Because they're wasting so much goddamn money and fucking paper here to send out. Okay, so Mike's right here. So this is Mike's mail, and I'm gonna open it right here in front of everybody. Okay, I'm actually opening one of these because Mike's gonna see, and I'm not actually gonna pull it out. I'm opening this to prove a fucking point. Okay, I'm actually gonna let him read his own mail, but I just want to see. Yeah, there's 2 pages in here, people. 2 pages. Okay, 2 pages. Okay. I'm trying not to show it. I'm trying to hold this in a way where it's not going to show anything on fucking camera.
All right, we get the idea. So Emo has made his point, and he's very passionate about conservation of envelopes, and that's why medical costs are so fucking high in insurance, because I guess why they can't afford it, right? They can't afford it because they're wasting their money on bullshit. Like these fucking envelopes. So, folks, let's get on with the regularly scheduled broadcast. If you're just joining, thank you for coming. Thumbs up, all that good stuff. Let's move on ahead here.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, you guys. Stuart Pittler, the most targeted individual. Hope you're having a good day. Most targeted citizen. Hope you're well. I'm wore out. Told you a while back about getting my buddy's freezer. He used to do taxidermy. Now he's old like me and can't do taxidermy anymore. So I came up with some food, with some chicken, and I need to get rid of it. I need to get it in the cold. I need to freeze it. My freezer is full. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for filling my freezers. I think Mason got 3 or 4 deer this year, and I got 3 or 4 raccoon and possum and something else. And then, everything worked out. So now we got an excess of food in my freezer.
So just so we're clear, Mason took down like 3 deer. Now I think he's full of shit, to be honest, because he's not supposed to be firing, the whole thing. He's got like this flint powdered gun he's allowed to have by the whatever. And his kid took down the deer. But this gets really fucking hillbilly.
Inside's full. Thank you, Jesus. The small freezer, my refrigerator is full. Thank you, Jesus. And my buddy had 2 freezers outside. So called him this morning and said, hey, you said you want to get rid of them. I'm going to empty it out. Let's do it. And he's like, well, all right, let's roll. So the big one, that thing was at least 1,000 pounds. Completely full of ice, which would not freeze, and full of animals. Animals? Why would you keep animals? Taxidermy. Animals. That thing was so heavy. It was. When I say it's literally 1,000 pounds, I mean dead serious. It broke the porch down. It was on. Broke the beam down. The whole porch had collapsed around it. It was so heavy. We had to use a tractor to pick it up, and then the tractor was bouncing off the ass end. And then we had to put it on the back of a truck, and then we rode to a convenience center to get rid of it. Oh no, you can't. You got to empty the stuff out of it. Well, how do you empty stuff on a frozen day with frozen stuff in it? Because for some reason, the EPA is pretty hard about putting dead animals back into the world. Is that strange to you? It's strange to me. So let's take it to the dump. So we take it to the dump. This is the dump. This is where everything. The dump. This is where everything goes. I used to pull up to the dump and I'd have everything. When I had my business, we'd go in there and dump brush, or usually I kept the brush at my house for my big burn pit. I had a 10-foot wide burn pit, huge burn pit for my kids. But any trash off a job, just a bunch of junk, we would take to the dump. Anything. The only thing you couldn't take was tires. You had to stack them up in one area, and wood and stuff would go in the wood area where they grind it up in mulch, and then they take a magnet through, got all the metal out of it. So we go up there today. She's like, oh, yeah, go up to building 2. We got a building now. And the guy's like, hey, what's in it? Old dead animals. Oh, you got to go back down there and take them out, and then you can throw that. You got to put them somewhere. Not here. You can't have dead animals here, and then bring us the freezer. We're like, he had this monster freaking cat, and I'm not talking about the cat, the pussy cat. I'm talking a cat with tires as big as my Bronco, and he's exchanging equipment and he's mashing stuff. All he had to do was take that freezer, mash it, and bust the stuff out. We got to throw the stuff back on the truck. That freezer was twice the size of this freezer. And all this come out of that freezer. You got a coyote, 3 or 4 foxes, a mountain lion, a little lion, a little cat, and a raccoon. And oh yeah, this is what country boys do. We like to kill and we like to eat. So this thing right here was black, and it still looks like crap now. But guess what? It cools so well, and look how good I got. And the lid broke off of it, and I was trying to move it. Broke the lid off, but it's
we like to kill and we like to eat. He's literally got a trailer full of just random fucking animals. Let's put this. Like, I know this is triggering for people, but there's like fucking. We like to kill and we like to eat fox and bobcat and fucking.
That freezer was twice the size.
Look at this shit.
And all this come out of that freezer. You got a coyote, 3 or 4 foxes,
coyote,
a mountain lion, a little lion, a little cat, and a raccoon. And oh yeah, this is what country boys do. We like to kill and we like to eat. So this thing right here was black, and it still looks like crap now. But guess what? It cools so well, and look how good I got. And the lid broke off of it, and I was trying to move it. Broke the lid off, but it's clean inside now. I don't know if you can see anything, but it's clean. So all I need now is some CLR, calcium, lime, and rust. That stuff works great. I get some of that, and I'll take all the rust off of it. This is just for outdoors. This is for extras, okay? This ain't gonna ever be inside my house. But I'm gonna get some CLR, get all the rust off of it. Like I said, I opened the hinge up on it, on the door, and it's just plastic with a big metal spring, which is hard. So here comes my backup to help me get this in the building. And we'll have another talk later. All right, God bless.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Well, the thing of it is, they call it a dating site, and it is technically a dating site because you're dating the girl every time you watch her live, but it's not the dating site that you and I think of where you meet somebody, you meet them in real life.
Yeah, it's a cam girl. This is hilarious, and big shout out once again to Nats and the Pizza for capturing this stuff. So Vaughn coming clean about his Vietnamese girlfriends. We already knew this. He'd already kind of dropped the bomb on this, and I'm convinced that this is how he got ripped out for that $3,000 and whatever it was back. But anyways, this is pretty lulzy.
You have kids, you settle down, get married, white picket fence, the whole 9 yards. Then that's not the type of dating they're talking about. Because you're dating them when you go to their live show. That is a date.
That's a date? You call
That's
that
an
a date?
online date. Yeah, it's an online date. Yeah. They found out they can make shit tons of money by getting you to watch these girls live and date them, quote unquote, because it's a date. That they're calling that a date. Not talking about Asian people. I'm talking about yellow skin.
And you like Asian people, so I don't know.
I like Asian people, yeah. It's funny. One of my Vietnamese girlfriends, she was terrified that I wouldn't like her because her skin was more white looking than yellow looking. And I said, I don't care. I mean, that don't bother me. And apparently she was, kind of looked down upon because she had more white in her skin than yellow. And I don't know. But she thought I would be upset. And I said, nah, man, I'm not upset. That don't bother me. Fuck. That don't bother me a bit. Don't bother me a bit, man. Well, she thought I would be offended. She thought I'd be
offended by it, huh?
Wow. No, man, I'm cool with that. She's cute as a fucking button. How can I not? I mean, she's cute. She's super cute. Yeah. So I mean,
you sure know how to pick
her online name. Her online name is not a real name, so I can give her online name. Her online name is Mia. Her real name is nothing like Mia, but
Yeah, I bet she's super cute. You're lucky. Yeah.
Oh, she is super.
Now we just need to figure out how to get her here. That's all.
Well, that's the thing, the platform that she happens to be on I don't think they really have a program for meeting in real life.
Oh.
And so that kind of sucks.
that does kind of suck, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
How
sucks.
come they don't have a program for meeting in real life? What's that about?
They just they want to make money, dummy. I mean, if you meet somebody in real life, you and her take off and never go back again, and they don't get any money.
Well, isn't that what
It's a
they
money
want? Isn't that
racket.
the purpose of a dating site to bring
Well,
people together?
I know, but see, their idea of a date is where you pay the woman money to watch them live in a live show. That to them is a date. That's where they get, and technically that is true, and so therefore,
Listen to him trying to rationalize his girlfriend. He's fucking paying money to those fucking webcam girls. They don't have a program to meet. You can't. It can never happen. It's forbidden love because they don't have a.
you can't really go against them on that, because technically that is true, but that's their idea of a date. You get this girl live, you catch her in a live show, and then pay money to watch her live, and that's the date. That's the date they're talking about. It's not. It's a dating site, but it ain't a dating site like you and I would think of. Because
Definitely
the dating
not.
site like you and I would think of is, hey, you go meet the person in real life, and you get married and have children and all that. And see, that's not
Absolutely.
the way this
Absolutely.
one
You want
website
something
was set.
positive to come from it.
Well, I don't know the particulars. Now I'm on another one. I'm going to see if that one has a way to meet in real life, but I don't know.
Okay.
I think a lot of these dating sites are getting away from meeting in real life. They're just in it for the money now.
At the end
watch
of the
girl
day, they can't stop you from meeting with each other, can they?
You're not allowed to pass out information on these sites. If you try to give them your name, your phone number, or your address or anything, it's automatically blocked out. Let's say I'm talking to her. Let's say I'm talking to this chick in text.
Yeah,
right?
you want to get married. Come to Kentucky. You say.
Well, here's the thing. Well, okay. If I write Kentucky in there, it gets X'd out. What they see on their end is nothing but a bunch of X's. They don't see the word Kentucky. They just see a bunch of X's.
Some bull, man.
Yeah, it is bullshit, isn't it? It is bullshit, isn't it?
That is some bull.
I mean, all they see is X's, and I try, and it works for the women too. The woman, Mia tried to give me her information, and all I saw on my end was just a bunch of X's. Okay, lowercase X's. That's all you see. She gave her address, her phone number, her email, everything, and all you saw was just a bunch of X's. Yeah. Because she wanted to meet in real life. She really likes me. She wanted to meet in real life, and and we can't because we can't share information. It really sucks, man. It really does suck. Oh well, that's the way things happen. I reckon. Links are the same way. You can't give them a link either. That gets blocked too.
Either? What the fuck?
No, you can't post links on there. Fuck no, that shit's an automatic block, and it might be an automatic ban too. You give them a link to something, you get banned for that probably. But yeah, man, no sharing of any information.
I'm glad I never got into that fucking online shit.
Well, the thing of it is, they call it a dating site, and it is technically a dating site because you're dating the girl every time you watch her live, but it's not the dating site that you and I think of where you meet somebody, you meet them in real life, you have kids, you settle down, get married, white picket fence, the whole 9 yards. Then that's not the type of dating they're talking about. They're talking about dating online.
I don't know, Vaughn. I don't know
They're
what to
talking
tell
about
you.
online dating.
I'm bummed out. I'm actually kind of bummed out for you hearing that.
Yeah, it sucks because I think she's truly in love with me, and I just think the world of her. But we can't share personal information, and so they'll never meet. And doesn't that suck? That really sucks.
I don't get how they call it a dating site then.
Because you're dating them when you go to their live show. That is a date.
That's a date? You call
That's
that
an
a date?
online date. Yeah, it's an online date.
If you go if you go right now to Plenty of Fish, if you go right now to Plenty of Fish, a Christian
I'm
website,
banned.
you can fucking text and shit to each other and fucking tell them,
You can't give no personal information on Plenty of Fish. I tried that too.
He just said he was banned on Plenty of Fish. I mean, what a surprise, but
You can't
Maybe
give personal
it's because
information.
of the
You
free
cannot.
version. Maybe you
can't
got to
give-
pay for the
no,
real version.
no dating website will let you put out your name, your address, your phone number. The purpose of an online dating website. The purpose of an online dating website is to date them online. That's the purpose. It's not to get married. It's not to have kids or a white picket fence or any of that shit. It's to date them online. That is a date. You are dating them online. You don't meet them in person. You will never meet them in person. They found out they can make shit tons of money by getting you to watch these girls live and date them, quote unquote, because it's a date. That they're calling that a date. It was very disappointing because, she really, really wanted to meet me, and you can't share any personal information. They block it out. And I even contacted the website. I said, hey, I want to meet this person in real life. And they kept blowing me off. And that's like, okay.
What did they say? What did they end up saying?
They just, we'll pass along the information or some shit like that. They just kept blowing me off, and they weren't passing along no fucking information. That's a goddamn lie. Because if she'd have had my information, she would have.
Your face. They're lying.
Well, see, if they'd have give her my personal information, she would have emailed me, and we would have had a correspondence, and she'd probably been here by now. You guys know about the story, don't you? I'm in a family reunion, and me and a bunch of people's talking about music, and one of my aunts is behind me, and she turns around and she says, well, you're related to Ted Nugent, don't you? I said, I'm what? She said, yeah, you're cousins to Ted Nugent. I said, you're kidding me. She said, no. I didn't even know. Folks, can you imagine if I'd have known that I was related to Ted Nugent, I could have went and been one of his roadies, or done lighting or done sound or anything. I'd have been set for fucking life. But nobody told me. Nobody told me shit. See, that's what I'm saying. Things that could have happened never fucking happened because there are forces that are trying their level best to stop me. Folks, if I'd have known I was related to Ted Nugent, I could have got a job as a roadie. I could have got a job in lighting, sound. I could have been a backup vocalist. Hell, I could have been a co-vocalist, maybe even. Who knows? There's a lot of shit that could have happened with me and Ted. And is it any wonder that me and Ted are uber conservatives? Is that a coincidence? No, I don't think so. Now that I know I'm his cousin, obviously not. But yeah, I'm sitting here at a family reunion. And we're talking about music. One of my aunts turns and looks me right in the eyeball, says, yeah, you're cousins with Ted Nugent. I'm like, holy shit. I wished I'd have known that. I was denied critical need to know information. I was denied critical need to know information. It's like, damn, man. I wish I knew. And it's no wonder I like singing. It's no wonder I like rock and roll, obviously. Because those are the things that Ted's into. So yeah, it's fucking amazing, man. It's crazy shit.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Are there any grasshoppers left, or are they gone? They're gone, right? Yeah, you've ate most of them. I did not. I had 5. Yeah, okay. Well, then there should be tons left. Yeah, I know they're gone. More than 5. You had 5 yesterday. You gave me a stack of them. That's like, other than that, I had like 2, so I had like total of 7.
No, I saw you sneaking a bunch.
Shanny, I only eat 1 or 2 at a time. I don't take an entire roll.
I ate 1.
I have like.
You see how we're bickering over food?
Yeah, it's because it's. There's not much in the house.
I don't starve you.
No, you don't.
I just want to have something to myself for once.
Something to yourself for once?
Yes! You got your peanut butter all to yourself. You have your granola bars all to yourself.
Oh my god, all of this peanut butter and granola bars.
I don't even ask for any of that, but you eat the less of mine, and I have to be okay with it.
Are you... Is this real?
I don't even ask for that stuff.
You can't chew this, and you don't like peanut butter much. You said yourself.
I know, but you can't let me have anything to myself. You have to eat everything. Everything. I can't have anything to myself.
This is insane.
Well, you can have your granola bars and your Jif. Why can't I have something to myself?
This is absolutely insane. Hi guys, I'm not sticking around long. I just want to make this video really quick for somebody that Shani and I know. Okay. You know the last thing that happened before we left. We're not coming back or nothing. I'm doing this for that person. Okay. What happened with that person. Shani and I have let that shit go. There's no hard feelings or nothing. So what I want to tell you guys is to please just leave that person alone. She's let me know that she's been bullied because of this. I don't know how these psychopaths could find out who it was I was talking about. That's crazy, but somehow they did. They found out who this is. So I'm asking people to just please leave her alone. Let her be online and do whatever the hell she wants, and do not come after her, okay? Don't do that shit. It's really disgusting that, you know, you have a sort of negative experience with somebody, and somebody that you really like, you know, that's actually a nice person that comes into your life, and then an accident happens, and then it has to be talked about. I didn't want to say anything about what happened on a video. I wasn't going to do a video about that, and I think that was the right decision. But Shani wanted me to talk about it because it upset her. So, you know, I apologize to the person that's involved, because it's a pain in the ass when these people get in your life. But I had to do this for her to say, please just leave the person alone, okay? There's no reason to be harassing anybody about anything. She made a mistake, you know. It's something that can happen if you're lonely, and especially if you drink or whatever, and you like a person, you could start flirting with them, and that's what happened, you know. It's nothing more than that, and there's no hard feelings on either side, and everything's okay. So just please let that individual alone, okay? Have a great life. Everybody out there, just have a great life. God bless you. And if something is needed to be said like that, I need to clear something up, because that's the only time that I would come on here at this point. Unless I go back to doing a show at some point, and I would love to do that. I would love to do a podcast again, because that's really my first love in life, I think. But anyway. Yeah, exactly. You lost your mom too, and that's big, you know, and it can make you act out. Certainly, I understand exactly why it happened. So just please leave her alone. That's all I'm asking. Leave her alone. Okay. God bless you guys. Have a great life. No, they're just inventing drama. Well, if that's what it is, it's pretty fucking stupid.
It really is.
Because you're literally sitting right next to me here all day.
Yep.
And you know every fucking message that goes back and forth. And as soon as you see...
Vice versa.
And as soon as you see something like you just saw in the chat, a video like this has to be made, apparently.
Have I not told people that I do not want unsolicited freaking nudes? You said it too.
Yep.
Okay? I'm 40 years old. I don't want to see your naked body. I don't care if you have tits. I don't care if you have a pussy. I don't care if you have a dick. I don't want to see your naked body. I was a home health care worker. Do you know how many naked bodies I've seen? Do you think that I'm hormonally and mentally imbalanced where I'll just look at a naked body and be like, well, I'm going to jump in the sheets with that one now, ain't I? No, I don't. I don't do that. Instead, it's like, ew. Because, see, when I look at naked bodies, I look at them for what they are. Naked, smelly bodies. It doesn't turn me on. It never did. What turns me on is the heart and the mind and the soul. So, like, if you ever thought you could seduce me, it's not going to be from your nakedness or what you do in bed. It will be from your soul, which I doubt will ever happen since most people's souls are dead nowadays, and it shows with their fleshly manners of being so loose with their goose.
Yeah, we're trying to be friends with someone. And in my world, friends usually means you exchange pleasantries. Hey, how are you? What's going on in your life? Oh, okay, I'll talk to you about your problems and stuff like that. That's what a friend is. What we're encountering is an individual that can't seem to understand that part of a friendship does not include sending pictures of your fucking cunt. Okay? I don't know how more blunt I gotta be. Maybe I have to be mean about it. And say, look, Shani and I are a monogamous fucking couple. That means we don't have guys in with us. We don't have girls in with us. It's me and Shani in the relationship. We do not have an open relationship. We don't experiment. We're not. Shani is extremely fucking vanilla in terms of that stuff. Me, I got kinks, yeah. And we pretty much do whatever I feel like I could want to do. So I'm not unfulfilled or anything. So when we say we want to be friends with you, and maybe this is a barrier of European shit that friends now send pictures of their pussy to one another. I don't know. I don't live in Europe. I don't live in Scandinavian countries. I don't know what they're doing over there. Maybe this is normal for them. I'm telling you, for a guy that's living in northeastern Pennsylvania married, this ain't normal. For you to send me tit pics and just, all of a sudden, hey, I'm just going to feel like, here's my pussy. That's not normal here in America. Yet. Maybe it is now. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think it is.
It is among the perverts.
Well, yeah, among the Grindr crew, they do that stuff. Of course, that's part of. But I'm not on Grindr. You're not on Grindr. We're not expecting to get people that would want to come to us like we're on Grindr. This is fucking Instagram. Okay.
Okay. You're 39 years old. You just don't think that way when you're that old.
Well, no, you can think that way, but the point is that we're not on a dating app here.
No.
This is Instagram, and it's almost like solicitation.
It's very, to tell you the truth, it's sexual harassment at this point.
It can be considered that, yes.
Because we have asked not to have that happen.
Yeah, twice now. So it's like you can do all that stuff in your country and get on an app like that if that's what you're into.
Why can't you find a man in your own country? Why go after my man? And apparently me too. I kind of doubt that one. But whatever.
Well, whatever that deal is. The point is,
I don't want that deal.
Yeah. The point is, is that we don't come on Instagram and open up our messages expecting to see anything like that, because we're not here for that, because this is not where you come for that type of shit. If you want to be sending people pictures of yourself like that, there are apps for that. You can go to Tinder. I'm sure there's Tinder where you're at. All of these apps.
Match.com.
Yeah, well,
and what's so horrible about this is there are creepers out there.
Yeah.
We're not creepers.
No.
But if you did give that stuff to a creeper, that creeper would take that picture and throw it all over the internet. That stuff is dangerous to do. Don't do that.
Don't give it away.
No.
Don't give it away at all. Anyone else have an issue with the volume screwing with their voice?
I really don't care.
Yeah, we're just coming on quick to, once again, we're not. We don't even want to be on here no more.
No, I don't. I don't even want to talk.
Yeah. So
I'm too fucking sick for this. What makes her think that someone sick is gonna want to be hooking up in a whole new relationship, a three-way relationship? I'm sick. I don't have time in my life to think about that crap. If I want to make love, I'm gonna go to my husband and make love to my husband. I don't need someone else. I don't want anyone else.
there you go. Okay. So I don't know what, I think Shanny blocked you anyway. I don't know.
I didn't block.
You didn't block. You just deleted the chat. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, for good reason. So don't just look. Friendship's friendship, and it's cool. Okay, but this is not appropriate, and I want to be firm with you at this point, because I want you to understand that it's not. No, we actually do. No, I'm telling you, if you do it again, you're going to be blocked. And we like to have a friend to talk to. You know, it's nice talking to somebody.
But you can't keep coming on to people. That's not normal.
No. It's not normal.
Especially normal for people who never met you, don't really know who you are.
Yeah. It's not normal to just drop pictures like this in the chat of two people that you barely know. And even when you know us, you get to the point of knowing us, it's not appropriate. It's just not. Okay? So this is like the last warning. If you do it again, you're going to be blocked, and we won't talk anymore ever. So, all right? You done? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Peace out.
I shouldn't have to be doing this, but yeah, I am. Drama channels are so stupid at this point. They're trying to allude that Jason cheated. No, he didn't. I was seeing what was going down the whole entire time. We share an account together. This one on Instagram. And I knew what was going on the whole entire time. I knew it was idiots trying to cause stupid fucking drama because they can't grow the fuck up. I realize that. So they're just going to invent some stupid bullshit and try to repeat it over and over and over again so stupid people can believe what they say. But Jason did not cheat. And you're just wrong. I was seeing the whole thing, yeah, I was silent. I don't think I have to say anything. But apparently, I have to say something. But you didn't do anything like that. You guys are just being stupid. So stop repeating a stupid lie. Because the person who you want to affect hasn't been affected. Because, see, me and Jason does this thing that you don't know how to do, and that's called honesty. Honesty. So, whatever. Just post whatever random vajayjay and peen you want to show. I don't care. It's not going to tempt me. It's not going to tempt Jason. And, you just want drama for drama bullshit. And it's pathetic. It's like, grow the fuck up. Can you grow the fuck up and act like fucking adults? Or do you think starting drama for the sake of drama is the way how adults are supposed to conduct themselves?
I'm taking a shower, okay?
Hi.
Hi.
Anyway, I'm gonna go because I see a naked Egroff. Yeah. That's all I have to say. Nothing else. I love you guys. Peace and Maranatha.
We'll be right back after these messages.
We got a saying around these parts, your hair will look fabulous. If your sideburns are lopsided as fuck, and that dye job ain't doing your happy ass no good, then you need the expertise of Von Hilton's Beauty Emporium.
Alright. Man, what a crow's nest. Wow, wait. I think this is gonna be easy, but it ain't.
You are looking good, man.
You noticed how I was struggling to cut it there. Wow. You better not grab none of my hair, dude.
Does it look okay in the back?
You need to do a little bit on the neck part. You got a little extra in the middle there, but it looks all right.
Von Hilton's Beauty Emporium. Beauty must be punished.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay. So I guess tonight when we went live over at, is it Cisco's channel? They had a little powwow, and I guess Vaughn was flapping his cocksucker, so we'll back it up and skim through. I think around the 40-minute mark he starts shooting his mouth off, but we'll see what these crazy cats were up to tonight, folks. Thanks once again for joining. Thumbs it up, all that good stuff, and away we go.
I got it late. I got to it late, so I was working on some shit.
Yeah, apparently the border situation is falling apart.
Falling apart in what way?
The National Guard's been deployed down there, and it might be a shootout with the feds.
Oh, I don't know.
Because Texas declared itself to right defense.
Well, see, that's the thing. The Supreme Court ruling is very confusing to me because it goes completely against the Constitution. The Constitution clearly states that if the government refuses to protect the borders, then it falls to the states and to the people. That's always been a rule. It's always been a rule about everything, in fact. Those things, in fact, it says, I can actually quote it. Those things not specifically delineated to the federal government are reduced to who? To the states and to the people. All right. So if the federal government drops the ball and does not protect our border, it literally falls to the states and the people to do so. That has always been in the Constitution. And for the Supreme Court to rule against Texas, who is doing everything in their power to try to defend their state, sorry. The Supreme Court is totally wrong this time. It has always been the case where you have a right to protect yourself. That never goes away. The Supreme Court should understand that never goes away. You never lose your right to protect yourself. If somebody comes kicks that door in right now, they're going to wish they hadn't, because I have every right to defend myself. Okay, that doesn't go away. I don't give a fuck what somebody says. You never lose that. So I'm just, the Supreme Court decision makes absolutely no fucking sense, except for the fact that I was right again. Because I tried to tell everybody the Supreme Court is not conservative. It never was. It never was. We had one conservative on the Supreme Court, Scalia, and we found him in some dive motel somewhere out in the middle of nowhere with a pillow shoved over his face where they suffocated him to death. That's what they do to real conservatives in Washington, D.C., folks. Okay? So if you think there's anybody in D.C. that's on your side or that truly is conservative, you're barking up the wrong tree, because there's nobody in D.C. that gives two fucks about you. They don't. They don't care about you. They only care about themselves and how much fucking money they can make. That's the only thing they give a damn about. They don't give a damn about you. And it's sad for me to say that, really.
Well, there's probably going to be a war with Mexico at some point, I'd imagine. Everyone's going to get pissed off about
We
this
already
at
had a
some
war
point.
with Mexico.
Yeah, I know that was in the 1800s, but I'm talking about like modern times.
I don't know why. Why would we do that?
Because they're invading our border. They're setting all
Well,
their asylums or prisons.
Actually, a lot of the people that are invading our border are not Mexican.
Yeah, they're military-aged Chinese men.
They're military-aged Chinese and Indian and other. Actually, there's very few Mexicans that are coming across the border. These are from like Chile and Honduras and Somalia and Guatemala and Colombia and shit like that. They're not from Mexico.
Like, if the Chinese cross the border, the very least they could do is bring some goddamn egg rolls, I sure could use them.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's...
Maybe that's what it is. They're all just doing like Uber Eats deliveries or something.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's
all
it.
50,000 of them working for Uber Eats.
Yeah, all 50,000 of them. And, they're getting positions as police officers and social workers, and it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if a shootout happens.
The gods say they will restore the Great Republic, meaning us.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't say when.
I think the RNC just stated they want Trump to be their nominee.
They never said that. Well, that's the thing. When I spoke to the gods about this, Trump never came up. Neither did the military. Neither did white hats, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. Nobody ever came up. It said, we will restore the Great Republic. Not Trump, not the military, not anybody but them. Trump never was mentioned. All right. So, but we know enough now to know that Trump ain't got no intention of doing it anyway. Trump had 4 years. You can do a shit ton of stuff in 4 years. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he could have been
in 4 years, I would have
done a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, the guy over in Argentina, all right, the guy over in Argentina, the president, El Presidente over in Argentina, he's fired thousands of federal workers, gutted all kinds of programs that did, that were communist or socialist, cleaned up the military, cleaned up the police forces, Why the fuck didn't Trump do that shit? Why? Because he never had any intention of it.
I don't even think the president's in charge. I think there's some sort of power above the presidency that runs things.
No.
No, you don't
President
think so?
President Trump could have done that.
Hmm.
Congress might have fought him on it, but he still could have done it. He could have done it. He just didn't want to do it. See, most people don't understand that Trump is a total fucking slave to Rothschild.
Like he
Now,
could
you
have taken Air Force One to Area 51 and just went in there and like say, "Show me these goddamn aliens." He never
well,
took
that
Air
would,
Force
yeah,
One. He never
that
took
would
Air
never
Force One
happen.
down.
That would never happen.
No.
No, because in that case, you have to have a security clearance, and Trump doesn't have the type of security clearance needed to go into Area 51.
So the United States military base, he commands the military. So
He does, but you still have to have. I mean, look, okay. Without saying too much, my security clearance is well above top secret. I won't say how high, but it's well above
Is
top
it
secret.
a cosmic clearance?
I'm not going to discuss
I think
anything.
cosmic is the top one.
I'm not going to discuss anything. What I'm going to say is that I have a security clearance that is way the fuck up there, and even I can't get into Area 51. Okay, so no. Well, not only
Majestic
not only
clearance?
okay, not only do you need a particular type of security clearance to get into Area 51, but it's also on a need to know basis. Okay, so if you don't have a need to know, they're not going to let you in. It's need to know, and you don't need to know, and so bye, see ya. But I mean, classic example. Me and a high-ranking Air Force officer. I actually had a higher clearance than him, which was kind of cute. But me and him, we was at Wright Pat Air Force Base, and there was some commotion going on at a hangar way down at the end of the strip. And he's like, "Hey, man, let's go check that out." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's do that," because it seemed kind of bizarre, it seemed out of the ordinary. So we go down there, and sure enough, man, they had that bitch cordoned off. And I told him my clearance, and the Air Force officer told him his clearance, and they said, "You're not getting in."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Why?" And they said, "Because it's need to know." I'm like, "Well, fuck me, okay." See if it's not need to, if it's need to know, and you've not had prior clearance through that, you're not getting in. Period. Bug, get away. You're not getting in. Okay, it's just that simple. So while Trump is the president of the United States and he's the commander in chief of the military, he still has to have a need to know, and he has to have the proper clearances. And if he doesn't have those, he's not getting in. I don't give a fuck what he said. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what he said. Okay. And that's just the way it is. And that's the way it's always been. It's been that way from the beginning.
Yep.
I mean, I can, if I go to certain places and certain people see me and know me, I can just walk through the fucking door, literally. But that's the thing, Can I do that today? Probably not. Why? Because everything's changed by now. Like I said, a lot of this shit's on need to know basis now. Damn, you all right?
Yeah, just something up my nose, I guess.
Oh, okay. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. I never did ever get that song, but anyway, because that would be extremely painful if a bird flew up your nose. But anyways, no, it's all based on need to know nowadays, I bet. And so I would, but I mean, back in the day, if I needed to go to a certain place, I just walked the fuck in because of my clearance, see. But I think everything today is compartmentalized, and it's need to know, like I said. And so, things that I did back in the 80s, I couldn't do them today because you're just not getting in. You need to know, and you don't need to know, so you're not getting in. Need to know basis, and you don't need to know. But so no, Trump cannot be privy to everything. Now, having said that, though, Would Trump have known about the mRNA technology, aka Operation Warp Speed? Yes, because it was actually old technology. Now it's all specific. By the way, that's exactly how they pulled it off. You know, and they're going out to these big fish tanks and stuff, and putting these astronauts in these big fish tanks, and they're swimming around acting like they're working on shit. And then they take that and put it in a computer, take away all the fucking water, and put it up on the screen and make you think they're out in space. Fucking hilarious. There is no such thing as space. There's no such thing. That's water up there. Once you get up so high, you hit a barrier, and then after that barrier is water. We are inside a liquid bubble of some kind, according to what's been written by the ancients, anyway. You know, do I necessarily ascribe to the dome theory and all that? I don't know. I'm still kind of waffling on that a little bit. Maybe I can get a clarification from the gods on that. Hey guys, but the thing of it is, though, is that it's not like we're not on no spinning ball hurtling billions of light years an hour through space. No, we're fucking not. Because first of all life on Earth would be dead, and second of all, the sheer force being exerted on the various planets as they're trying to hurtle through space and rotate around the sun at the same time. No, you know, the law of forces dictates that it would break up all these planets. They would all break up. I mean, what you know, I'm sure you've seen pictures. You know, meteorite comes into the atmosphere. Well, what happens? It starts breaking up. Same thing with these planets, because, you know, they're trying to go this way and they're trying to go that way at the same time. Well, you can't do that. Okay. Something's got to give, and it's going to be the planet, because the planet's just going to bust apart. That's just the way it is. You know, they think we're stupid. They think we don't actually study forces and gravity and all this other shit. Gravity is a lie. It's more like an electronic type deal, electromagnetic type deal. But yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. But yeah, we're not on a spinning wet ball rocket hurtling through space at billions of miles an hour. No, we're not. No, we're not. Every ancient document says the Earth is fixed and immovable. Every ancient document, going all the way back to Sumer, the very first civilization. And so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much conclusive.
Apparently, Solar Marshall wants to go live.
What's that?
Solar Marshall wants to go live on his channel, I think.
He is.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a channel, number one, and I didn't know he was wanting to go live, number two. Well, give me email me the link and I'll join.
Mm-hmm. Got to post the link in the live chat.
The what now?
He has to post the link in the live chat.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Okay, apparently a half hour. All right, I'll stay on for another half hour.
No,
then.
we do not see you as Solar. We see you as Dan X, whoever the fuck that is.
That's him.
I'm seeing him as Dan X.
Yeah, I'm going to try and find his channel. Or just post the link in the chat.
Well, you was on there as Solar Marshall, but then you switched to Dan X. Why did you do that?
Maybe that's his live channel. I don't know.
Huh?
It could be his live stream channel.
I don't know.
But yeah, just post the link when you're ready.
What?
I'm just telling him to post the link when he's ready.
Yeah. Post the damn link. I said I'm ready. Post the link.
Yeah, we could switch over. Yeah, 2 channels.
Yeah.
God damn, we've been getting a lot of freezing rain.
Been getting a lot of what?
Freezing rain today.
Freezing rain. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, everything's warming back up into the 60s and everything, which means that all that cold air is going back up north where y'all are at.
Yeah, which is not good for me because I popped my knee out the other day at work.
You did?
Yeah, I popped it right
How
over
the
its
hell
socket.
did you do that?
I must have been like working too quickly and I turned too quickly or something.
Oh,
Gave out.
damn, man.
Plus the
Sounds
floor was
painful.
slippery and wet. So.
It sounds extremely painful.
Oh, it was. I didn't finish the job. I went home that day. So. I go back Monday though. I've been off for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Why 2 weeks?
So it can heal.
It took 2 weeks?
Yeah. And it's still a
I
little
thought you
bit
were
swollen.
young.
I'm only 30. I'll be 35 next month.
Yeah, like I said, I thought you were young.
You know, it's just.
Well, to be fair, Vaughn is the Wolverine, so I mean.
Vaughn, I'm afraid that Texas will soon be renamed Mexico. I don't think so.
No, good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Texas
has a long history of Texas has a long history of kicking Mexico's ass, so no, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So you can see the channel, then when he starts, I will help. When who starts? What are you talking about? I thought you wanted to go live.
If he wants to come in here, I'll post the StreamYard.
Why don't you come in here instead of going live on your channel? Or come in here now, and then we'll go live. We'll all go to your channel
we'll switch
later.
over once you're ready.
What?
I'm just telling him to come in here.
Yeah, come in here, and then we can go to your channel later or something. Because I can't. I'm not making. You're not making sense to me. My friend is going live as an interview. Oh, I thought you were the one going live. Okay, well, I don't know who your friend is. And so, are they about UFOs or what are they about?
I won't be surprised if Mexicans outnumber white people in Texas because of the invasion.
Right.
So white people are obviously outnumbered.
The Mexicans.
And they're cheap labor too, so.
Yeah.
Some remote viewing and shit, and I fell asleep.
Get her ass in here. I'd love to hear what's going on. See if she can peg my happy ass.
Vaughn, I
I'm a
believe.
very unique individual.
By the way, Danex is a great name. It sounds like Xanax. But anyways.
Yeah, anyway.
I had to just change it for a minute for something stupid. If you get out and click on that, you'll see a video they did last night or something. They had a couple people on. Cisco, sir, it's your channel. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. I popped a knee at work the other day.
You did what?
Yeah, I popped it right over its socket.
Oh my God! I thought you used the F word and said something horrible.
No. I
would have expressed quite a few colorful metaphors if I'd have popped my knee.
Oh, I was swearing at work, man. I was swearing.
Vaughn, how's your knee doing? Did you pop yours or?
My knee's doing great. I mean, I still got the lymphedema in my feet and legs, unfortunately.
That's kind of what I was referring to.
Still can't get no disability or SSI. They're fighting on me tooth and nail. Can't get my VA. They're fighting me on that.
Vaughn, let me show you something, bro. Look at my new mod, bro. Look at this son of a bitch, man.
Damn, that looks sweet.
This thing's a fucking monster. I mean,
it looks it.
Let me tell you something, dude. This thing goes up to, it's the highest wattage ever. This one will go well over 200 watts. Watch this.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
The flavor's incredible. These tanks I noticed are taste way better than the plastic ones that I had before that go up in the clip up in the thing and shit like that.
Right.
This peanut butter and jelly. I have Boo Berry right here, which I have 0 nicotine in these, by the way. I got a friend of mine at work, believe it or not, I feel good about this too. So far, he's been able to quit smoking for like 4 days or something.
That's how I quit.
Yeah.
I vaped and I was able to quit cigarettes, man.
Mm-hmm. He thinks this tastes so damn good that he doesn't want to get back to cigarette. So I said, listen, you have problems with the nicotine withdrawal, right? And so far he hasn't. He's just gone right for this with no fucking nicotine in it. And I
Well,
was
that's
just,
the thing. I never had a nicotine withdrawal because I was
did
so.
you really?
I was so. You know, I mean, now my go-to was watermelon. I love watermelon, man. I'd
Well,
sit
yeah,
there and vape one. Every time I had an urge for a
I
cigarette,
love
I'd
watermelon.
reach for my vape, and I'd be just fine. And that's the thing. See, what helped me though a lot was the original vape I had looked like a cigarette. It actually looked like a cigarette. The tip of it would light up red and everything.
Yeah, I have something similar to
And
that.
so that really helped me because I had. Damn, you all right?
Oh, disconnected.
Well, I still see his thing down there.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, you left his comment up. That's what it is. Anyways, but yeah, man. I mean, oh, fuck me. I just lost my train of thought. Shit. Anyway, cigarettes. Yeah, I had what was called an e-cigarette. It looked just like a cigarette. The tip would light up, and you would have to take the back end off of it, the filter part, the part that looked like the cigarette filter. You'd unscrew it, screw on a new one, and back to vaping again. And that's what really helped me. I cleaned all my ashtrays in the kitchen. I cleaned them all up, put them up in a real high cabinet where I couldn't see them. And then I started using that artificial cigarette, the fake looking cigarette, and it did it. It did it for me, man. I was able to quit cigarettes. It was great. It was
Solar might have
awesome.
to reboot his PC because his device was not connecting.
You left his comment up on the screen. That's what's throwing me off, dude.
Now, just for any of us that are Von Storians, you will remember it was actually a fight with Ma Helton that led to the e-cigarette. He freaked out because she wouldn't drive into town and get him a carton. And the next thing you know, he was off the cigarettes. He was in the e-cigarette. So thank Ma Helton for that.
Take his comment down, and
Yeah,
that
I'm
way
not sure
it's
how-
not throwing me
okay, there
off.
we go.
Because I see that little symbol there, and I'm thinking he's there, and he's not there.
No, he's having a connection issue.
He's having connection issues. Okay. Do you still have your victory cigar? Somewhere around here, I think. Though, of course, it ain't usable now. I'd have to throw it
Probably
away
expired.
because it's spoiled. It's spoiled by now. I
Yeah,
have
you
to
don't
go
want to be
get me
smoking
another
that.
one. It's easy to get a cigar. That's no big deal.
Device not connected. Oh wait, here he is.
Really, man, I'm gonna throw this.
No,
And he's gone again. Bye.
reboot your laptop. Just come back.
Yeah, just reboot, man. Reboot the whole damn computer and come back.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably low on virtual memory. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Because using your computer a lot, you'll run low on virtual memory, and you need to reboot the computer so it resets everything.
Yep. At least they did
So,
not
what do you
break
think
out.
about latest karaoke, man? Do you think I nailed that shit or what?
I didn't see it yet.
You didn't see it yet.
No, I've been busy.
That's sacrilege, man. You should have seen that shit immediately.
Hopefully it works this
time
time.
on purpose, and I want to leave that like that for a couple of minutes now.
Okay.
Von Helton. Okay, I haven't talked to you guys in a while here. Listen,
a long
been
while.
working very hard, and man, I'm just burned out, guys.
Right.
Now I am off tonight.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say something here real quick. How in the fuck does that fat son of a bitch, Todd, what's his name? Todd Control. How does he know when my company runs out of parts and when they fucking don't? He's going around telling people all that solar. He's full of shit. We don't have no parts project. You don't work where I work at, you nutcase. You don't build one-off shit. He works at a car part store, so he says that there aren't any car part problems and shit like that. Dude, we don't buy you there. You can't go buy a fucking thing that I work on at fucking at Auto Parts or AutoZone. I'm sorry.
AutoZone,
yeah. Somebody told me that I'm bullshitting because Todd told him. I'm like, Todd fucking who? A guy that was a goddamn music composer and turned into a car selling fucking car parts, man. I mean, he ruined his life somehow. I don't know how, but why would you harass me about something so damn dumb? But anyways, listen.
All right, somebody in the outside chat wants to know, Vaughn, can you
Sure.
explain the history between you and Secular Opinion? Why is he obsessed with you? Why is he obsessed with you and constantly makes videos about you? Because I pissed in his Wheaties. I exposed his Lord and Savior Barack Obama as complete and utter fucking fraud, and he didn't like that.
Do that, Vaughn.
He didn't like that.
No.
I produced a series of videos called Abomination videos, where I literally went bullet point by bullet point exposing every aspect of Obama. His entire fucking life is a lie. He works for the CIA. He's not an American. He doesn't have any children. In fact, he might be sterile. Some are saying he might have syphilis, but he for sure is sterile.
Oh, they're saying that Trump has it, and I
Trump
saw
might
his
have it
fingers.
too,
I
right.
knew nothing about your hands being bloody mean in that, and they said also to me you're jerking like animals off and stuff. I'm not even kidding you, because they said that's the brutality of what they said. People that do that have those weird calluses too. I mean, I'm not joking, man. There's something weird going on.
Well, anyway, the thing about Secular, the thing about Secular is he literally stalked me.
Yes.
And he had somebody to dig up information in the place I was born at, which he freely admitted to, by the way.
And I think it's, let me be honest, and I would be too about this. I think Vaughn is scared Vaughn a little bit. Haven't got somebody fucking with you like that. Shit.
No, not
Somebody
really.
bullshit. Somebody starts taking your privates up. Or your
Well,
life.
the thing of it is where I made my mistake is I should have years ago when he first started making videos, and YouTube wouldn't take him down. I should have contacted an attorney, and I should have sued his ass or sued YouTube One.
Yeah.
And if I'd have done that early on, that would have stopped all this bullshit.
Vaughn, is it easy to get videos taken down now? Because I don't know what's going on, but it sure seems like it would be. It doesn't seem like it would be hard to get videos taken down nowadays, because I see people doing videos. I know a guy that does guitar videos. He can't keep his damn videos up, and Rick Beato, and he's not saying why, but I mean, to me, it would look like you're having an easy time probably getting rid of videos now, right?
I don't know, actually. I don't give a fuck about YouTube.
I think all you got to do is call about one, and it's.
I don't give a fuck about YouTube. YouTube can go to hell, and they're probably going to anyway, but they definitely should.
Yeah, you get more views on X, or now it is X, I guess.
Yeah, X actually
more views
gives
on
more views, and it's uncensored and unfiltered, and you can actually say what's on your mind, unlike YouTube. So I mean,
But Vaughn, with what's been going on and stuff like that, the tides have definitely changed. I don't care what anybody fucking says. YouTube has changed. You can't, the days of going on YouTube and making a video here about Vaughn and picking on him and shit like that, them days are over, because,
they ain't a single troll channel been took down. What are you talking about, Solar?
Well, Vaughn,
not one single Von Helden hate channel has been taken down. Not one.
Let me put it to you this way then. Okay. Let's just say that none of them have been taken down. Okay. Does that mean anything? No, because you probably haven't complained or anything. I'm just saying.
I can't complain. I'm banned. How the fuck am I going to complain?
Okay. I get it. Well, listen, what I'm saying is, dude, is fucking YouTube's changed a great deal.
Of course, they're getting ready to go down the shitter, just like I said.
They are putting people literally. Now I don't know about your people, okay? They're literally putting people in jail over shit now, man. I'm not joking. They're not fucking around, dude.
Well, the FBI has been notified about trolls, haters, and naysayers, and they were notified about the Honor Network.
They were when the Lobster ran it. The Lobster was talking shit, and he got in trouble himself, I believe, didn't he?
I don't
I'll
know.
be back in
Maybe.
like 5 minutes.
I used to know that. I used to know the lobster, and he was concerned.
I don't know. Maybe. But I reported their fucking ass. Absolutely, I did.
Yeah.
When
I
you
just
sit there and
know
talk,
that you can't even. My friend that does guitar stuff, he can't even put a video up. Now his stuff, okay, some of it is that copyrighted bullshit, and that's what pisses me off. All I did, Vaughn, a few years back, I had some YouTube videos. This is how fucking much assholes some people are, right?
what you got to do is you got to use headphones. That's what it is.
Well, I had some YouTube videos and I jammed out over a couple of fucking oh man, dude. One of my favorite bands. Fuck. They did Dark Side of the Moon, man. Pink Floyd,
Pink
right? I
Floyd.
did Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd.
Okay, so I did Pink Floyd, and people were like, wow, that sounds great, right?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, right? Now this was on YouTube. Then it was put on my Facebook page, right? Now check this shit out, dude. Okay, like about 2 or 3 months later, some girl gets a hold of me. I'm dating, and she goes, "Hey, I'd really like to hear that guitar video, but for some reason it won't play it on my thingamajigger, right?" I'm like, "What do you mean you won't play it on your thing?" I said, turn it up or put your headphones on." She goes, "You don't understand. It has a line through it. It says it's a copyrighted something." I'm like, "Oh my God, let me look at this." So I come over, get on the fucking computer, man, and sure enough, some asshole reported me for playing over fucking Maroon, which is one of their songs that's a solo song. There's no singing, and it's a great song and shit, man. I was pissed. And what's crazy, Vaughn, was the complaint had been filed so long ago that I wasn't even allowed to respond to it because it had been 90 days had gone by and I never saw it because I don't check my emails yet.
Mm-hmm.
So not only did I lose, like, I really lost. And I don't know per se it was a troll, but I have my guess on who it might have been, and it was some good sounding shit that I did on there. It wasn't shitty sounding stuff. And you just can't win, dude. It don't matter, man. They come on there. So
like I said, YouTube needs to go to hell.
Yep, I had 15 other videos, and guess what happened to them, Vaughn? They were all silent. Now, to recover that sound on any of those videos, you know what I've had to do? I've had to dig the damn original file out of computers that are old and stuff like that, and then re-upload them and shit like that.
Now Cisco lives in Canada, so let's ask him. Cisco, is it a crime to stalk somebody in Canada or not? Cisco. Oh, that's right.
Not there yet. Listen, I'm pretty sure. Listen. They have much more stricter laws up there. Trudeau, whatever. People bitch about that, man. But listen, we don't live up there. I have no right to bitch about Trudeau because I don't live there, and I choose not to live in Canada. But if you're living in Canada and you don't like it up there, you can come here. But the only way you're allowed to come here is if you throw at least 15 to 30 illegal immigrants out in the United States. Okay, that's how this is going to work.
Right.
No, I'm just joking. But yeah, man.
245 in the outside chat says Solar is wrong. Secular is still making Von Helden hate videos to this day and is not in jail. He is in Canada.
Well, I never said he was in jail. Let's look at. Let me see this because I find that hard to believe. Hold on, I'm not going to turn it up, but I'm going to look myself. What's his name? What's the name of Secular Opinions channel? I don't even know. Winter Wonderworld or something, right?
What is it?
Is it Winter Wonderworld or something like that, or is that
something like that? Video Wonderland or something.
Damn. I'm just going to type Von Helden in and see if I.
Yeah, just put Von Helden. You'll get all kinds of hate videos. You sure as fuck won't get any good videos.
Oh, wait a minute here.
You realize that nobody makes good videos about me?
Secular Opinions is damn name. Look, 1, 2, and then it goes to Epic Hangout, Gray Alien. It shot Vaughn from a year ago. Christ, that's all hell. Vaughn, the salty Trump is over 2 weeks ago. Black Onion founder. Secular Opinion again. Secular Opinion again. Babs. Vaughn, I hate to tell you this, but it looks like some people still bother you a little bit. Not near as bad as it was. I mean, I'm only seeing like 14 or 15,000. It used to be hundreds of thousands, right? Right. Let me look here. Let me see what we got. I can't believe this, dude. You need to tell these people that you want this left alone.
Well, see, YouTube's in for a big surprise because
You're gonna own them this
I'm
time. When
gonna
you do
fucking own
finally
them.
sue them, you will win because
Of course. They sat back and let a group of goddamn domestic terrorists destroy my entire family, destroy my finances. My mom is dead. My wife is in an insane institution, and my fucking kids were adopted out.
Vaughn, they're so damn stupid that I really think that these van or whatever we were talking about, the people who run YouTube, they're so stupid they would rather pay the lawsuit because they think they make more money and shit like that. They would rather pay the lawsuit, I believe, but I really believe, Vaughn, that if enough people complain here, that they will finally get the hint that, hey, look, this Von Helton guy's getting picked on a lot. Every time a video goes out about him, this Secular Opinions guy goes and changes everything and shit, you will have a case. But I see what they're doing here. They're setting it up. I mean, there's a number of channels, it looks like. Who the fuck is Lulz Cal's production? That sounds, it's fucking Andrea, for Christ's sakes.
No, it's not Andrea.
Her name back.
She's on it.
She's on it, but she's not. No, Andrea, dude, Andrea's got 5 mental conditions. Okay,
shit, try about 9.
Andrea is not the same person from day to day.
5 at 5 conditions, she'd be normal. She's got about fucking 40, bro. I've listened.
Well, whatever. The point is, she's not normal. She's got severe mental problems. One day she's a police officer. The next day she's a firefighter. The next day she's a college grad with a master's degree. You know, she's messed up bad. They did a job on her brain, man. They really fucked her brain up bad, and they need to pay for that. They need a beat down as well. Every motherfucker needs a beat down for that. But see, the problem is you can't do that shit these days because you'll be the one going to jail.
I thought you did beat down Rever, one of them, recently, and beat the fuck out of him, and that ended everything, and he was scared and shit.
I said I would like to, unless I did it in the astral.
Dude,
if I do it in the astral, I can get away with it.
Dude, I walked through this parking lot early and late. I've never seen you, so.
Do what now?
I walked through the parking lot and shit, and could not find you, man. Early and late, at work. When you and I used to work.
Stand in front of a mirror and say my name 3 times fast and see what happens.
When you and I were, you and I. What am I saying? I get you mixed up. So listen, I'm talking on the phone and shit, dude. Listen, you and I never worked together. What am I saying? So listen, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna talk. So we're gonna talk to my friend Crypto Alchemist goes live, and he'll be glad to have you all over, man. Listen, he does science, UFOs, no trolling. We don't allow. We got good mods. We do not fuck. I'm not kidding you. We don't fuck around with trolls. And no, Rich Giordano does not show up there. He's not welcome there. Them people they don't care for him and his bullshit. What he pulled that time, I knew him, and I've been on the show since. Fuck him. All right, but anyways. Okay, Savon, I'm trying to find where you were at. You showed me something, and I wanted to talk about it. Okay, hold on a minute. There's that asshole there. Goodbye. Hold on, I'm getting rid of people I don't get along with. Okay, there are people. All right. Okay, Vaughn. All right. Secular Opinion is still doing stuff. I noticed that you have to click on the live button to see what's going on. Wow. He's going live tonight at fucking 10 o'clock, man. That's going to be a few minutes. I know where he lives. You know what's funny?
He lives in like Sudbury or something.
He doesn't live that far from. He doesn't live that far at all from my friend Matt Mask. Nope, he does not live far from Matt Mask.
Well, I'm in Ottawa, Ontario. Maybe I should go.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where Darren. There's a couple of professional arm wrestlers up there. Darren. Lavitt lives up there, and a guy by the name of Matt Mask lives up there. He is going to go live here in a couple of minutes, and see, that's what's stupid. Then when you get on, then he's watching you live. Then you just sit there and don't say anything, right? Damn it!
Well, that's the thing. The trolls that they never come up with anything original these days.
No, listen, the last time I watched something like this, it was so awful that I'm like, wow, the Von Helton of old was funny. he was delivering news, and they're trying to laugh, and there's just absolutely nothing funny
it's
about
nothing
it.
there.
You know, and there's a picture of Vaughn down here with green skin, and it's called A Very Helton Christmas, and it's a picture of Vaughn like as the Grinch, but he's got Santa's outfit on. How stupid! You're either the Grinch or you're Santa. What the fuck is this? I don't get it, man. Why pick on a guy so much? You know, why pick
I
on?
think I know life.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It is. It's very sad.
Or they must be extremely bored, one or the other.
Yeah.
What do you think, Fun?
Mm-hmm.
Bored?
Vaughn is pissed, I can tell.
Well, no, I'm not pissed. I'm just, it's real easy to, to look back, and, hindsight's always 20/20, and you can look back. Well, I should have done this. I should have done that. But,
well, I'm gonna show my camera. Vaughn,
I am going to believe the gods. The gods said they're going to restore everything, and I believe them. And they're well on their way to doing exactly that. So we'll see how things are going.
Well, Vaughn, in this restoration process and everything we've got going on and stuff, I haven't even really, I don't think had been a chance to even ask you anything. Did you have an okay Christmas or anything? I haven't seen you. I did not see you on New Year's or nothing. I've been working and been out hanging out and shit, man. How was the holiday? Were you all right, or did you have food?
Well, my holidays, plural, were okay, I guess.
Well, I need to know that because I want to see how you're doing and shit like that. Oh, there's Ashton Forbes. That's a friend of mine I met. Vaughn, did you see him? He's the one that has them aliens flying around MH370. I was on his show a couple times. He's a really cool UFO guy. But I ain't going live with him. He'll stay on for 5 hours, and he'll have to go to work at 6 a.m. and it'll be like 5. I'll be like, oh, just stay up. I'm like, dude, you're crazy. But Vaughn, okay, so let's say what the holidays and stuff went okay. We'll just say, all right.
Yeah.
Did you? Maybe you don't want to answer this, but I wanted to know. Last time we talked, it looked like you were getting the last rental property rented out. Did you achieve that goal, or
say again? Now?
Don't have to answer it. Did you
say again? Say again.
Did you get the last rental property rented out?
Did I get the last rental property rented out?
Yes.
I'm not going to say yay or nay because
good. You're learning. Don't say a fucking thing. Matter of fact, that some bitch got blown over by a tornado or didn't exist. How's that sound? Good. You didn't get a fucking thing for it. Not only that, it blew over one day. You just couldn't believe it.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So, that never happened. No food at
but
all.
But Vaughn, the gods haven't done anything to the trolls. Are you fucking high? Did you not watch the interview I did with UK Troll? UK Troll said 15 of my trolls are dead. They literally dropped dead.
I've seen a few of them almost drop damn dead right there in the sidewalks and stuff.
And fucking and fucking Grampy is dead now, and fucking Jennifer Souls is dead.
Who's Jennifer Souls? Who's that?
Jennifer Souls was Southern Raven. She tried to put a curse on me, and the gods are like, yeah, no, you're not doing that shit. And she's dead, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy, killed her dead. She tried to put a curse on me, and it backfired, I guess. And the gods are like, yeah, see you, bitch. And that was the end of her. That quick too. Yeah. So I don't know where you're getting this that the gods ain't done shit, because the gods have been doing all kinds of stuff. And let me tell you something. The gods don't have to kill you to fucking ruin your day. All right. They don't.
That's right. Yeah, that is right. That was a stupid question. Okay, let's go on to more questions that are more important. Vaughn, as far as religion goes, I kind of gave up on it for a while, and I'm going to tell you why. The paganism deal, every time I would like to convert to being a pagan and stuff like that, something happens in my life. All right.
Well, naturally, dummy. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to come to the knowledge of the truth. They don't want you to be free. Paganism is freedom. I mean, look, just stop and think a minute, okay? Look, all right. Islam has about 20 or 30 fucking rules. Christianity has the 10 commandments. And Judaism has 613 fucking rules. Guess how many rules are in paganism? 4.
Oh.
Don't harm yourself, don't harm others, don't violate someone's rights, and don't piss off the gods. That's it. 4 fucking rules. And most of those you're already doing. So, I mean, you know, there's no comparison between the two. None. 0. So I don't know, you know, so yeah, the reason you meet resistance is because they don't want you getting free. They don't, you know, monotheism is a trap, man. It's a trap.
Well, you got to give me the link, dude, because I have people waiting that want to watch this show. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 or 4. Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. Send the link to my phone, and then I'll send it back to you. Okay?
We got a bunch of people waiting.
Yeah, actually, do you know a guy named VH? Not Eddie Van Halen, a guy named Von Elton? No, I didn't think he did. He kind of reminds you of Eddie Van Halen. He just don't play the guitar anymore. He quit because he's better than Eddie Van Halen. I'm serious. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Send me.
Ross, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right here. Vaughn, I watched a few. You know, over the holidays, you reflect upon your life because every year you realize, wow, I can't believe how many people died this year, right?
Right.
Especially with what happened in 2019, there's just people dropping over, and there's nothing can be done anymore.
Yeah, and they're dropping over again too.
The people were
Notice
asking
how
for it.
no fat people ever drop over dead, eh?
Well, you want to hear something
It's only
incredible?
thin people that have heart attacks.
Young people
died suddenly.
Young
Just
people.
Google it. Google died suddenly, man. You'll get an education real fast.
You never hear a fat person died suddenly.
Well, check this out, man. You're gonna enjoy this one. It's nothing funny about this at all. Brawny, okay? Brawny would be LeBron James' son. Okay.
Yeah,
Brawny.
LeBron James is dead, and Brawny, or was it Brawny that died? One of them died. It's either his son died or he died. One or the other.
Brawny James. Okay, listen to this.
It was Brawny that died. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So Brawny James, he goes to take his first game back the other day on the road, and that asshole. I mean, his dad. LeBron James following and stuff like that, and they're like, "Hey, you know, we want him to dunk the ball." He's like, "Yo, go ahead," you know. So you see the kid running through with the ball, and he's at like the worst spot to do it. He runs full length. It's 3/4 from the middle of the court, you know, and he just runs and then jumps up in the air and shoots a 3-pointer. Now,
damn.
With that said, okay, I thought to myself, what are they fucking doing to this kid? You know, I was gonna sit there and watch it. You know,
right?
Well, luckily I didn't. I didn't have to at all. So I felt like bad for it, dude. And
What the fuck are we listening to?
Wake up.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this? This is just as ridiculous as that phone call he pretended to have a few minutes ago. Like, what the hell? What are we watching here?
oh, shit.
Snap out of it, man.
These people, okay, hold on a minute. These people, hold on. Let me. It's only 9:45. They told me 10 now. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? If I'm not gonna fall asleep. But Vaughn, I really want you to help talk and shit and get this show going.
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn, are you playing guitar yet? Remember you told me you might start playing and stuff.
I might. I don't know. We'll see. It depends.
I'd like to get you going with it. We can play on.
I like the look of that. That looks nice. I'd like that.
This is a really nice BC Rich, and you know what I like about it? We've got all one-piece neck joint. We don't have to worry about the 4 damn screws.
Right.
You know, hold the fucking thing place. And Vaughn, look how nice. See, I have big hands. It's nice and sculpted back here, but these have great sounds.
Well, see, the thing of it is getting my damn hands to work together.
They will.
You know, I can do it's so fucking stupid. I can do air guitar, but then when I go to do real guitar, I can't fucking do it. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Do you have a guitar?
I had a bass. I had a bass and an amp, and got rid of them because I just couldn't get my hands to work right. And then not only that, but I got short, stubby fingers. And so when I tried to reach around the neck, I had trouble reaching around the neck. And so it was just
On some of the, don't worry about your finger sizes, because let me tell you something, dude. Some of the best fucking guitar players I ever knew had the smallest fingers, and I always thought too, oh well, you know, all that guy's fingers are small, he's gonna suck. That's not what I've learned.
okay.
I've learned that talent comes within, and if someone works that hard enough, man, that fucking don't matter.
Talent is from within. That is a very good line.
Yeah.
So should we continue until the top of the hour, or just call it a night?
Do what now? What are we doing?
I'm gonna go to this other place and give out links and shit, and we're all gonna join that.
All right, if you want to
put the link in there. I've been waiting for the link.
Yeah,
for an hour.
okay, that's where I'm heading over there now.
I'm waiting for the link. Give me that link. The link.
Gotti show. Hang on a minute here. Here we go. I think it just.
Bon, do you believe that Muslims should be allowed to practice Islam in the USA? No, of course not. The Quran says to kill the infidel. Guess who we are? Guess who we are? We're the infidel.
We're all infidels, and that
says to kill the infidel. It's right there in the Quran, black and white.
Why do people out there think that's funny, that we're infidels and that they want to kill all of us? I mean, it's terrible.
I don't know why they think that's funny. I don't think it's a damn bit funny.
I mean,
Anyways,
imagine you have a little niece or a little nephew, and he's going to school, and he's an infidel, right? And they just grab him and cut him up for no reason.
Yeah, they just cut him up for no reason.
People, get your shit together, for real.
That's right.
I'm religious now too. You know, this affects me. All right.
Yeah.
And none of us like it. You know, I've been reading all about this Captain Phillips stuff lately, and my gosh, is that crazier than hell? Oh my gosh. Sixth grades, I got all that shit, man. It's
I saw the movie. It was good.
You saw what?
Captain Phillips.
You saw the movie.
You saw what?
Captain Phillips, the movie.
Captain Phillips?
Is that what you were talking about, or someone else?
Was that the name, Captain Phillips?
It should have been. Yeah.
Vaughn, when are you going to get your kids back? Obviously, if I get my $32 million, I will be getting the kids back. Obviously, with $32 million, I'll be able to give the kids the finest education money can buy.
How about this, people? Instead of asking Vaughn when he's going to get his kids back, how about when you just sit there and his kids show up one day? Like, they're going to show up. It's going to happen real soon. I can't tell why I know that. Vaughn's kids are on their way home soon. And
well, that's good if that happens.
It's going to be glorious. And just, you know, pray for the kids. And I'm pretty sure this is going to happen. And Vaughn,
now, what makes you think that, Solar? Is that a message from the gods? Is that intuition? Is that, you know, too much pizza you had last night? Well,
that's what's great about that, Vaughn. I haven't had any pizza, and for some reason, seriously, I get an overwhelming, like, comforting feeling, like you have. How should I say this, man? Like you have not passed on, but you have. Oh shit!
Ascended?
Oh, you have ascended. You got fucked out of the lottery too. Remember, how many lottery numbers did you win? I forget. You know.
Oh, dude, I had over $1,000, and dumbass me didn't put it in the bank like a fool. I should have put that money in the bank. But oh well.
I thought you had more. I thought you won way more than that. I thought it was fucking like 400,000 or something, bro.
Dude, if I won 400,000, things would be a whole lot different right now.
Okay, my bad. I thought you won more than that.
No, it was 1,000, and I didn't put it in the bank, and I ended up losing it all any fucking way because I ended up playing it back, trying to get more, and failed. Should have never done that shit. Should have just put the fucking 1,000 in the bank. And
well, Vaughn, here's what I believe is going on, and I try to talk to who I call the Lord lately, and he's neither Jesus nor is he the pagan god that you guys deal with. He's some other type of god that listens
Krishna. I mean,
music and stuff like that.
Krishna was called Lord Krishna years ago.
Yeah, no, this guy right here just seems like he's a no nonsense type of guy. And if you ask him a question, he'll tell you what You know, he wants
So
you to
what does he say? What's he saying?
Well, I'm just getting like feelings off certain things, but here's what I get when I listen to you talk. I hear you calm for a change. I don't hear you raging. I hear you maybe getting to the point where it's time to go pick the kids up. It's certainly the day is right. You were supposed to get them a couple of days ago. So I think that within a few days, because you're supposed to have them kids back within 1 month, I don't give a shit if there's no bolts out there in that damn motor or not. You're supposed to get those kids back, and I think you're going to get them. And I think it's one of them damn deals where the asshole agencies, and they are assholes, will just show up and be like, here's your kids, and then they'll run off and shit because they're assholes. You understand? That's what I think is going to happen.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, what are the conditions for getting the kids back, though? I mean, there's got to be. I mean, did they just say we fucked up? Did they just say, the Frosts were liars? Did they say we don't want to go to jail with the Frosts, so here's your kids back? I mean, what's the condition? What condition is my condition in? What condition is the situation on
I see
that?
exactly what you're saying. Okay, the condition that I'm seeing is it's not much other than you just being daddy and not fight with these people. These people are not going to fight anymore because you've outsmarted them. They're tired. You've won the war because they can't fight no more. They're done. They're old and they're tired. You're ready to keep battling, but you're ready to hit 410 too. Now, make sure you lock. Make sure. This is going to sound ridiculous, Vaughn, but I see you wearing a football helmet for some reason. When you go outside, I want you to wear a football helmet because I don't trust something. There's something like they're going to try and throw something at you. You got to wear something to block your head.
Football. I don't have a football helmet.
It'll be comfortable. You could put a fucking helmet on, for a motorcycle.
I don't have a football helmet. I don't have a motorcycle helmet. I don't have any kind of helmet. Not right now.
Keep that in mind that I said.
I used to have a military helmet, but I don't have that.
When you get hit in the damn eye, and did you ever have a golf ball bounce?
Well, I've got safety glasses for that.
Where are they? Oh yeah, they'll work, but they might.
Yeah, I've got safety glasses for that shit.
Yeah, them big plastic ones used to be.
The big plastic ones, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got safety glasses for that shit.
Yeah.
So I should be all right.
What's that? You should be all right?
Vaughn, I need some love advice. I'm seeing a girl and she says I need to be a feminist in order to date her. Should I stay or should I go? You want to be? She says you have to be a feminist. Well, isn't that kind of a problem? I mean,
those women are hard to deal with, man.
In order to be a feminist, ain't you got to have tits? I mean, I would think you would have to have tits to be a feminist. So, I mean, unless you're a lesbian, I don't know what the fuck to say to you. I mean,
A feminist is a very hard. Yeah, they'll tell you to go fuck yourself and beat the fuck out of you with weapons and shit.
I wouldn't fret too much. I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be okay. Don't fret it. What I am going to do though is go fix me some chili mac cheeseburger. I'll be right back.
We're going to fix that too, upside down, I guess. And then Cisco, I am still waiting. These people are ready. They're
false sense of security, and
I remember when they thought that was going to happen before, and there you came out way on top with something else. Can't remember what it was right now. I have to think back.
Correct.
But guess what?
So what's the game plan here? What are we going to do?
I told you on a couple minutes, these people are going to give me a link. They'll normally just send it right to me via email or a message because I'm already on the computer, but I sent them a phone thing or it's going to throw them off. Let me get on my Facebook. Shishko. Hold on a minute here. Oh, here it is. I got it, guys. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
Still don't know why my mic is so sensitive.
Fuck, I gotta hold on, my guy. Send it to somebody now. Hold on. Fuck, hang on. Because it's on my phone. See, hold on a minute. None of you guys are fucking.
So, Solar, what do you think of my latest karaoke, man? You like it?
Vaughn, I'm going to be quite honest with you, and do not get mad at me. I haven't seen your channel in a while, and I haven't seen no karaoke on there.
All you got to do is go to Skype.
Okay. I
promise you. Turn on Skype, and everything is there. You just turn on Skype and click on your name and see or click on me or click on your name or whatever. You should see all my videos. I've left you at almost all my videos.
Oh, okay. I sure will do that. When did you do this, dude?
I've been doing it for years.
Okay.
You haven't been on Skype in almost a year, bro.
My Skype, no. Remember, I got on that one night.
You got a lot of catching up to do. There's about 50 fucking videos on Skype.
For some reason, it's not only asking for one damn backup thing, right, Vaughn? Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to get in this thing. Okay, let me see if I can get in it first.
Oh, speaking of which, Microsoft is updating Skype right now.
Okay, hang on a minute. Here's the SteamYard that you guys are going to need. I'm going to put that in a private chat. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, put that in a private chat. I'll make a copy of it.
Right there is a private chat. I don't want to go onto this thing until you guys are ready. Should I get ready? Go over there.
Yeah, let me
good music playing for myself.
Let me copy this link.
A nice snort going on or something.
Copy that link.
I'll be honest, I might not make it. I'm kind of tired. So.
Well, that don't matter. Listen, you know how many fucking times we can get on here again, dude? It's Friday night, you know, me and Vaughn will do this shit, you know. I don't know what day it is anymore.
Sounds good.
Work off of it. I just laugh that Todd Mallycoat knows that my company has parts and they don't. I mean, I just fucking...
A little weird.
Somebody called me up and told me how I'm not working because I ain't got no fucking parts. I'm like, how did you even fucking know that? They said, well, Todd Mallycoat said I'm making it up. That's
the problem with these trolls. They're good at finding people. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they find out where I live.
Todd, Todd, you got that from some talk you and I had and shit on Messenger and then said that you predicted it and shit. You don't know what you're talking about, Mallycoat. All right, Todd. I mean, Shishko, you might want to get off there so Vaughn and I can get on this new show.
Okay, hold on. Where's the link to the actual show? That's the link to the stream.
Okay, hang on a minute. I got it because I'm already there. I just need to do this shit.
Yeah, I just want to watch in the background.
Vaughn, it's right there.
See, I can't get in anyway.
Go look over in the private chat, man. I put it there twice.
Well, that's StreamYard. I'm talking about the YouTube channel, dude.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you want the YouTube thing itself?
I want YouTube channels so I can watch.
Yeah, I know. Hang on a minute here. Hang on.
So I can watch them. I can't get into the StreamYard anyway. They got it locked.
Yeah, they do for right now. They do. I was gonna say, hang on a minute. Here's the YouTube channel itself. So they'll come up. Believe me, at 10:01 or whatever. He has this big thing at the beginning that's really neat. You'll love it, dude. It's where all these faces and shit come out, and I forget what it's called. But hold on a minute. Here's the channel. God, look at all these people that are fucking around. I got to get rid of some of these channels because I don't even get on these people's channels and I can't see nothing but their bullshit.
Well, I need the link.
Yeah, I know. Hold on a minute. I sent you the link to get on this the thing. Okay.
Right. Now I need the link for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm working on right now.
Outstanding.
God damn.
Outstanding. I'm gonna go check on my food.
Yeah, go ahead. This is nuts. I don't understand where it all is. What the fuck happened here, man? All right, hold on. Is that it? That's Secular. Let me get rid of his ass. Let me get rid of fucking John Stewart. I don't need him.
All right, well, I'm gonna end the stream here, and you guys continue chatting.
Go ahead.
All right, I think we've seen enough as well, folks. Thank you for joining me. This was an extra long one. That's what she said. Anyways, with that, have a good night and a better tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Thumbs up. And we'll keep you posted with some of them. We covered a lot of stuff tonight. The Cyraxx shit got pretty dark pretty quick. You know, the parallels, folks, the parallels. But thank you once again for joining. We will see you on the next live stream.